and I'm joined by my inquisitive adventurers who are going to be playing through our trials through Elsparia. Joining me, we have Krister.
Hello.
We have Nil. Or did he have Phaedra.
Hi.
Sarif.
Howdy.
Finn.
Hello.
Jen.
Hey.
Did Nil make it back? Nope.
Alright.
There.
Neil, say hi.
Hi.
Alright, so if there's any story bits that I'm missing that you think I need to bring up, let me know. Otherwise, we revisit the city of Jillian Cove, where Finn searches for contacts to find a way to lower his wanted status. A bit of information searching reveals a contact who is later known as Lavender, who meets Finn in an alley, and talks about having him meet with someone specific in a location at the Rusty Horseshoe. There he would meet a man and introduce him to the Shadows, and inform him of his friend Cal, who is in their custody and being killed. In return for the Shadows' help in making him not wanted, he would be given a job by his handler Lavender, and will be contacted him whenever he is needed. Upon leaving the meeting, he meets Jen, a wiry woman. I don't know how to exactly describe you, but who is owning a half-orc in an arm wrestling match. The two have a conversation and mention going to the Adventure Guild to try to earn money and meet up with Finn's friends who are going to meet them once again at the Adventures Guild. The other part of the party finished talking to Annetta, and with promise to return it later, Phaedra convinces her to lend her the book for a bit so that she could transcribe and research. The group returns to the Adventures Guild, turn in the task, and earn the rewards. There they meet up with Finn and meet up with Jen as well. The group is informed of another job that Ellipse has hold on to for them, and the job is for a caravan protection detail to Shandora. Also, Phaedra has an interest of going to Shandora to see the Omnicron Library in Shandora to find the book that is known as the Volume 2 to the Javal's Journals. After spending a day paying off tabs from that lovely lobster place, carousing and shopping, the group gathers up new supplies, and Krister actually gains some instruments to use for his class. They meet back at the Golden Goblet, was it? I think that's where we met back at. And there they were able to have a long rest, and a few of them had a couple of dream visits, if I recall correctly. The next day, after a meal, the tribe sets out to the caravan to join with Arlo, who leads the caravan. There, at least 5 loaded carriages of ferrying goods, and the party is asked to protect and secure the travel to Shandora, a trip that will take about 6 days. After traveling the first day, Nil shoots down another Raven familiar. Phaedra convinces a hill giant that stones and club are now shiny, and should qualify for payment to go through his toll. Zarov actually gives him shinies and declares these will last longer than an hour, and the caravan is able to pass through without a fight. Nighttime watches take place, and Jen and Nil share the first watch. Jen secures a young baby boar that wandered into camp and had it partially prepared, and leaving Saraf the other bits to tend to as an offering. A brief little hunt, if you would. Saraf and Finn take up the second watch, and they start to notice these eerie glow nearby, shimmering nearby. Finn goes to check it out as Saraf wakes the party, informing Nil to wake up or maybe die, who knows. Finn discovers the discovery is there were like these ancient looking structures of crumbled cobblestones that used to form a building, perhaps like a mausoleum or some sort, and they look like they've been all knocked down, but they're see-through, so they're like ghostly. The smell of death could be hinted from this, and Finn reports back. After hearing about this, Phaedra informs them that this might be an ethereal bleed, and could be... Oh wait. Sorry, I misread. No, I was reading right. Read. Correct. Start. Go. Ethereal bleed. Okay. A realm between life and death that bleeds into the material plane and is mostly triggered during the twilight hours, midnight. We now join the group as we seek to decide if the party is going to tend to the dead. And that's where you guys come in. Everybody's been woken up from their long rest. Sarov has kind of gotten most of everybody, if not everybody, out in the open. You can see some of the caravan people kind of like waking up, noticing the commotion, and then some of them like, what's that over there? What's going on? What do you guys do?
So, you guys heard something? Is that it? I'm not sure. I'm still a little fuzzy. I'm sorry.
you
Good
can-
morning. It's morning yet already, right?
It's midnight. You can
Oh,
look off.
shit.
Yeah, you can look off to the east, and you can see
Yes,
these
the-
glowing runes, and they're about 100 feet or 200 feet away, I believe they say.
Oh.
Yeah, there was shambling zombie-like guys, and they had a pretty terrible stench to them as well.
That doesn't sound good in any way.
No, we'll wake up and say, okay, I'll kill some more ravens. Where do you want me to shoot?
Well, be my guess. I don't think they are ravens, or if they are like quite larger. Good luck with that.
I mean, they sound pretty dangerous, so we probably should just wait.
Right? Just
You
as
said
so.
we have to wait an hour?
Yeah. They disappear after. Well, they're only the ethereal plane is only open between the twilight hours, so
Sorry, 1 second.
So it is fine to leave those creatures roaming, or is it not?
I don't recall, but Phaedra, did you say something about if we don't deal with them, they may grow stronger? Maybe I'm remembering that wrong.
Star was that something Phaedra knew? I don't have it in my notes, so I don't.
Yeah, the thing that I told you, because I had a chance to review this as well, is I said that you can try to leave them alone. That's been one way to deal with it. Like, I don't even know, like, the night before, whenever you guys were in the woods where you were with the goblin camp, you kind of noticed something similar, but it was just so far away that it was not even a bother. But now this is right up on your front door, like 200 feet away. I mean, they could wander out and go after living creatures. But you could try to ignore them if you decide to try to conceal the camp. But if the camp is as rowdy as it is right now, it's probably going to be hard to do.
Sarv looks back at the group and says, there is some things the tribe cannot eat.
True statement.
I don't want to
That's
be. I don't want to be food for something else either.
No. But I don't know if they'll ignore us.
Might as well just deal with it, since it's like something not natural, I would say.
The care fan manager comes over and says, what do you guys see over there? I see that light from here. Is it something bad? Oh, shit. It's one of those things again, ain't it?
No,
Again?
there's nothing.
Well,
Wait,
when
what did you mean by again?
when you travel as much as I do, you see this every now and then. God damn, this one's very close. I hope it's not dangerous.
Oh, you tell us. We're kind of...
Like, usually I see these in a farther distance. Usually where we park, we don't usually have this problem. I thought we were at the right campsite. Maybe it moved or something. I don't know. I don't know how these things work, but hey, keep this caravan safe is all I can ask.
Well, I think we got a job to do then.
Yeah,
Time to kill.
I'm concerned that
There,
they'll just show up again tomorrow night if we don't take care of it now.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about.
I mean,
They-
is
they
there a
might be
way
thinking
to
someone else.
is there a way to get rid of it with magic?
Fist
Would
of
I be
magic
able-
usually works.
Yes. Would
Magic
I?
fist.
Yes. would I be able to use an arcana to see any information about them, or?
I mean, you might want to get a little closer, but
How far away are these little?
they're
thingies?
about 200 feet away. Like, across the strip a little bit and off to the right,
Okay.
off in that direction.
I'm going to go and I'm going to just creep along and pay them a visit. And just stay out of their direction, but just kind of get a little bit closer.
Anybody
Anybody
else
like
going
to
with?
come with me?
Watch out for the trap, that the hunting trap.
Okay.
Snap!
I'll go with him, just in case.
The other thing I was going to suggest before you move up there is I could try and sneak far around them and just make a distraction and lead them away. Just kind of sprint off the other direction and then try and hide or something. Maybe they just draw them away from the camp.
But if you do that and they don't, and you can't lose them, then you'll be very vulnerable.
Yeah.
What if we surround it, maybe?
I mean, one thought would be, if we're going to attack them, if we can try and circle to the other side of them and then attack them from that side of the camp so that they
Yeah,
do
we'd-
move further away
we
from the
won't.
wagons.
Yeah.
What that?
Don't worry about it.
What?
Somebody paid bits and said, Tarrasque attacks. And I was like, oh, okay. Thank you for the biddies, Cross.
If this was 3.5, I could kill a Tarrasque, no problem. But
At any rate, so what do you guys want to do? Like, you're going to sneak over in that direction? Is that what I'm hearing? Like,
I will sneak over.
Yeah,
in that
I'm
direction.
gonna to turn to Neil before she does that and say, okay, if you're actually really trying to spook that thing, those things, I don't know what the fuck that is, I wish you good luck and see if you gather us a story to tell about, and I'll give you inspiration. Well, you have 1d6 for that.
Yeah, so you gain a bardic inspiration.
I say, okay, it should be fine. I mean, for all we know, maybe these are more crows or more magical beings that are animals that can turn into, animals at will. Maybe they're swarves people. We don't know, but I gotta tell you, seeing all these damn crows, I gotta see what the hell's going on. So I just sneak my way up there.
All right, and who was going with? Just you
I was
alone?
gonna go with him.
That's Phaedra, right?
No, that's
Jen.
that's Jen.
Okay, yeah, okay. I'm in one of those days where I can't tell you two apart. Sorry.
That's okay. That's why I decided an Irish accent might help.
Yeah.
Is there anybody that's unaccompanied? Or, like, we're pairing off, it sounds like.
Well, 4 of you are staying at the camp as far as I know, and I'm going to move these two to a different map here in just a second. Here.
Okay.
Forget about my counter.
Alright, so Jen is
I
moving
think we
to
should
this map.
follow them, but maybe those of us who are less sneaky stay back a little pace.
Yeah, I mean, we all go, or
Sorcerer.
only
Yeah.
scouts go. What's
I
what's
think-
the plan?
Okay, sorry.
They already sneaked off, so let me go ahead and get a sneak check from you guys. The 2 that already left. Good job, Neil.
Thank you.
You can add an
Oh.
E6 to that if you want. Wait, is that thing
Ain't
even...
gonna help.
Hold on, look at the roll. Is that thing even doing right? What the heck is that shit?
It's automatically on advantage because the character.
No.
sheets
Look
are-
at the numbers.
It's a formula.
Yeah, look at the
formula's kind
formulas.
of fucked up.
Rolled a 2, and I have 2 in that. So,
Is it-
Yeah,
Did it
the
roll?
formula's all messed up, but it rolled accurately.
Okay, just checking. Okay.
Oh, that's weird. Mine is too.
All right. Do you two see the new map?
Mhm.
I do, yes.
Okay, so nobody else can see this. So yeah, you get closer to the situation as if you would, and you smell the stench of death as you get closer, and you start hearing strange noises in the air. But you said you want to make an Arcana check as you get closer.
Yes, I would like to make an Arcana check.
Okay, go for it.
16.
The thing is, though, the only thing that seems magical is the illusions of the ruins, but the illusions are so... Like, it doesn't have a magical source. Like, it's just there. Like, you're looking through the ethereal plane in a way. So you're getting a glimpse of what, like, how the ethereal plane is like bleeding into the material. And then you see all these zombies, and then all of a sudden you hear the laughter of children as these ghostly creatures start to come in your direction. You got
Wait.
just a moment. What do you do?
I looked at Jen and say, run or fight.
I was going to suggest run away, even though normally I'd suggest punching some ghosts.
It is just the two of you, so do you both go back to the others?
Yep, we're gonna run. I'm gonna run. We're gonna run.
Quickly before this happens, judging by those creatures' speed, does it seem like we can outrun them?
They, I don't know, make a athletics check.
Both of us?
Yep, both of you. As you kind of notice them coming towards you, this is just to see if you can get away from them. Okay, the ghostly figures start breathing in your ear, and you can feel like a cold chill as these like children are laughing directly in your ear, Neil, and they're keeping up with you the entire time.
I said, Jen, we gotta fight them. I can't run away from them.
And they keep laughing. Like, they're not attacking you, but they're just laughing. And then all of a sudden, as Neil comes back, he sees two ghostly children just, like, in the vicinity, getting ready to come back over to Neil and just start laughing in her ear again.
I look to the group, I say, I hope you guys don't mind. Do you?
Rock company.
What?
What?
This seems like an initiative.
It sure does. So what we're going to do now...
It was an accident.
Go ahead.
Where did they come from?
From Neil.
From the east. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah. They heard Neil loud and clear, and they
No,
just
I
kind of
mean,
like stepped on him.
From
and
up here, or did they
They float. Well, yeah, they were following Neil, so they would not have. Like, they're even
trigger the trap?
They're specters. You're not going to trigger the
Yeah.
trap because they're floating in the air. So
They are already on
That
us?
was the word I was looking for.
yeah, they're already ghostly figures, but they are just children that are laughing. It just comes over. So did you select your token and roll initiative? Go ahead and get that out
I
of the way.
forgot to select my stupid token.
Well, it'd be a damn shame if you roll lower now, huh?
Yep. Awesomely, I can do this.
Alright, is everybody on the board?
Yep.
Yep.
5, 6. Starting at the top of the round, Finn, you notice these two children-like specters just coming into the camp, and they're following Nil. I'm gonna put
Okay,
let me
is,
put Nil here, and then these guys are like right here. But
I like that
Jin,
creature near me.
yeah, hold on. Jin would actually be closer up into. Not. Move your butt back over there. You came with her, remember? I'm gonna back you guys off just a hair, so that there's room for them to come in. Yeah, all right. There you go. That'll work. All right, Finn. What do you do?
I'm going to move up, and I'm
Oh.
going to take a swing at the specter next to me. My shoulder.
All right, make the attack. That's a whiff.
Don't hit me.
I guess I will also swing at him with my dagger on him.
All right. That hits.
And I can sneak attack with that, I think.
I believe so. Yeah, you got
Because
it.
there's
So where your
Ally
sneak
nearby.
attack?
why is
What is
this
it?
not rolling?
2d6, isn't it?
There we go.
Or is it
It's clicking
1d6?
the wrong thing.
Put that into that. So you slash through with your dagger. You feel like you pierced through it enough, but it doesn't feel like it's done enough damage as you would equate if it was like a humanoid creature you were actually stabbing. Is that in your turn?
That is my turn, yep.
Back that down to here. Alright, Zarev.
Okay, he's gonna run over to the other specter, and as he does so, he bursts into a dire Komodo form.
Oh my
Nice.
god.
I put this token over here.
Yep.
And I think I need the stat block for this guy.
No,
unless it's just...
hold shift and
Oh,
double
I
left
got
click
it.
it.
I got it. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to attempt to bite.
Mm-hmm. But his big old Komodo comes over and just and tries to rip him down. 11 misses though.
Okay, fair enough. That's my... Wait, I have pack tactics.
Oh, true. Advantage.
Does a 14 hit?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, I'll roll the damage then.
Roll the damage.
How do I roll damage in this case? Do I just click the bite again?
You click
Yeah,
the
it
attack.
looks-
There you go.
Looks to be the case. All right, minimum damage, but still something.
All right, and let me
And
double check
there's
something.
DC 13 strength. I don't think they can be knocked down, can they?
No, that's what I was checking
Yeah.
the immunity. So yeah.
Yeah.
You bite
Probably
at
in.
it, you tear through. It tries to fall down with you, but you just find your maw just like being pushed through its form, and you just stands in the air still. You feel like you should have done more damage as well, but unless you don't have magic attacks yet as a...
No, I
Yeah.
just got the form, so
All right, cool.
maybe
Just
later.
check it. Yeah. So yeah, it
Just
seems
a
like
question.
Yep.
Do I feel like I did any damage to it?
Oh,
or-
you did some damage to it,
Oh,
but
okay.
it just didn't do full. And now Jin.
I'm gonna put up my fists and I'm gonna boop him in the nose.
13 boots, but it's 12 boots too.
Ooh, nice.
You're using an action and a bonus action, or
Yeah.
okay, just checking. All right, so those both hits, and you don't have anything that turns it into magic damage, do you?
No, I do not.
Not yet. Not yet. That's what I'm trying to be aware of. All right, so go ahead and roll the monk unarmed strike down there in the chat box, and get your damage out there. Top or bottom?
Did they?
I see the 5. I see a 5.
Oh, that was the bottom. Sorry.
Oh, I see another 5. All right, so which are you attacking, the bottom or top?
The top.
All right, so that one there. All right. So I'll go ahead and just you punch it. Your fist goes through, but you can feel it hitting something. There's like a cold chill around your, where you're punching and landing. And then when you rip back, it kind of like reforms part of the damage, but you feel like you did you did some, but it doesn't feel like you did enough like you would on a normal human being.
Gotcha.
All right. Anything else for your turn? Are you good where you are?
I'm good where I am.
All right, Krister, you're up.
I'm gonna turn to the big Komodo that just popped out around my side. I guess you're kind of different, but I do approve this situation. So please enjoy your meal, and I'll give Sarav an inspiration for that
Okay.
Oh, excellent.
as a bonus action.
He doesn't seem like he can speak, but he goes,
Nice.
Just like normal sorrow.
Yeah.
And I'll turn to this spirit and let me pick up my jokes.
Uh-oh.
And I'll just say... No, I won't say that. I'll say this. There's not enough ugly faces that you can do that makes me sure you are not one of the ugliest at this very moment. And I'll cast Vicious Mockery at it.
And it's a wisdom, huh? I get an
Yeah,
11.
it's
What's the DC?
11. It's fail. It's a 14, my DC.
All right.
So it takes a
do
4
your damage. Did
time
you
for
roll
the
it yet?
Spectre to have hurt feelings.
It's psychic damage, though.
It is a
And-
kid though, so
Yeah, it has disadvantage on next attack.
You can almost see it tearing up.
It's an ugly kid, though. I'm sure of
gosh,
that.
Probably.
And
You
that's my turn.
I had this idea. I was like, I should probably make him look like Thorn and Rose, just so you guys can get even.
Ha ha
boy.
ha.
But-
Yeah, that actually would be very nice.
So feel free to have that mental image if you like. Rose is on top, Thorn is on bottom.
Most definitely.
There you go. You got something to work for.
I'm gonna stab them.
All right. So Krister pulls back, does the mockery, and now it is Phaedra's turn.
I think I get that right.
I am going to. Why is that not valid? I'm going to toll the dead at the bottom one.
As the ring tell. Ooh, gets
Oh, boy.
20. It's
Doesn't
up-
it have disadvantage? Is that on attacks or only?
On
think
attacks for
it's
Vicious
only on
Mockery.
attacks,
It's on
yeah.
attacks.
Your bells try to overtake it, and it just powers through it. Nothing happens. Anything else?
Alright.
Movement or anything? Bonus action?
No. I don't really have any bonus actions.
Maybe? A
Yeah.
spiritual weapon?
Not yet.
Alright, Neil.
Neil turns and says, go to this one, says, God, you guys are creepy as hell. And Neil would like to cast a blue. Oh. Wait. Can't level. Cast 1 second. Oh, if I'm casting a spell at a higher level, does it?
You'll
is it
get
for
an
slots or
option.
for-
Yeah, you'll use it at the
Oh.
higher spell slot.
So,
Yeah, and you probably can't do that yet since all you
No.
got is level 1.
so I will cast Burning Hands at the top one.
Alright, go ahead and roll that so I know what I need to roll against it. Dex save, alright.
It's
It goes, leaps up through the air, but I think it still gets nicked for 6, right?
yes, because for half.
So yeah. So it like tries to whisk away out of the attack, dexterously getting out of most of it, and it feels like all. Whoa. It looked like it did some damage, but it doesn't look like it did all the damage that did hit. But still took damage though. Anything else for your turn? Or are you good?
Nope, just being a flamer.
All right, Flamer. I think this one wants to go after Krister. And Jen and Neil would have attacks of opportunity if they have a weapon ready.
Oh, damn.
Unfortunately, I do not.
I have Sentinel. Can I do
You
that?
you can take a swing at it. Yeah, you got to hit.
Oh.
Oh,
20.
so it does not move. So you see it trying to move. You still do. Your damage threshold is not as good as it would be, but it got locked in place. So you're like not moving today, and it lands right there, unable to move, and just hisses. And this time it just turns around and attacks you instead.
That hits.
Sure did.
Terribly.
I need a con save from you.
Sure.
Oh damn.
Oh, this is not gonna be good.
Hey, you save. So your hit point maximum does not decrease by the damage. So you only lose 9 HP.
Awesome.
The other child will attack. Finn was the first one to attack, so it's going to go after Finn. Gets a 5, missing as it tries to wave its hands through you. Okay, and that's their turn. Finn, we're back to you. This thing tried to get you, but you managed to duck out of the way.
All right. Well, I dance back from its attack and then come forward and swing my short sword at it.
Yeah, let's see that. It manages to weave out of the way and just kind of like dance around you like you're dancing around it. The dagger, however, seems to be hitting. Is that the one you're rolling with? Yeah, it's one of the decks. So 2 piercing plus your sneak attack. So I'll put this at this much. It howls, or it just kind of like cackles in the air as you hit it, and you, like before, you're not doing a lot of damage, but you are doing some to it. It seems to be resistance to a lot of things. Is that the end of your turn? Are you moving?
No, I'm not going to move away.
Alright, we're down to Sarev. Jin, you're on deck.
Okay, Sarev moves between the Spectre and Krister and goes and does a little bite there.
Yeah, go for it. And that hits.
Okie dokie.
Hold on a second. I just remembered something. Jin, does a 14
Yeah.
hit?
It does.
Okay, then nothing changed. Yeah, that was at disadvantage, and I forgot about it.
Right, yeah, because of vicious mockery.
Yeah, but at any rate, so you do 11 reduced to. So you tear at this thing once more. You try to pull it down, but it just goes right through it, and you see significant damage showing up, but still not like as much as you would expect if you were going after a normal prey. Anything else
Okay.
for your turn, Sarv?
Nope.
Alright, Jin. Who's next?
Which one looks weaker?
They both look just about the same vicinity.
Okay. I'm going to go after the lower one and try to hit it where its rib cage would be, I guess. And I'll try hitting it with my quarterstaff, even though that's not magic.
Mm-hmm. So you swing out the staff, 11 misses it, like ducks underneath it.
I didn't mean to hit that twice, sorry.
No, do you want to do your bonus attack or use a key point?
Yeah, I'll use a bonus action to try and punch it in the jaw.
Alright, so you swing out with a fist. That actually hits. Go ahead and roll damage. And yeah, once again, just met with some resistance, but you still do a little bit of damage to it.
Yep.
Kid
And
kinda chuckles.
I'm going to just groan and look at the party and be like, should we be feeling bad because these are technically children?
But they're dead. Or they look dead. So, nope. It's
I
fine.
guess so.
Alright, Krister, you're up.
I will step up the stone. I'm close to the Sarv.
Mm-hmm.
And just yell at Jen. Look alive, Hat. We gotta kill those things, I guess. And I'll cast Healing Word on you. Let me just link it.
Yeah,
damn it.
you need to post it anyway, because it'll roll for you. You should be able to hit healing word in your combat section.
8 healing.
Hey, that's not bad for a healing word. Damn, that's full. So
And that was my bonus action. As my
Right.
action, at the same guy, I would just like turn it the same kid spirit and just say, "Kids shouldn't be this ugly, right?" And
Another
vicious
vicious-
mockery again.
You already talked about me once. I'm not falling for it twice. Yeah, fair enough. It resists.
Ooh, shit.
Says,
Okay, that's my
nope,
turn.
not today. And then it is Phaedra.
Okay, so Jen got healed up, so I'm gonna try and toll the dead again, I guess.
All right, so you ring
On
out.
the bottom one. Yeah.
Gets a 9.
Nice.
Yeah, that doesn't pass. So.
So as the bell tolls and you see it physically try to do something to this creature, the necrotic energy just doesn't hurt it.
Oh.
It looks physically the same health as you ring the bell, but you know it hit. But whatever damage your bell did nothing to this specter.
Ooh.
Alright, that in your
Dirty.
turn, you want to move?
No.
It is dirty.
I'm good.
Alright, Neil.
No, go. Why won't you die? And she'll cast another Burning Hands on top.
Get a 19.
Ah, damn.
It looks significantly weaker, but at the same time still... Oh wait, hold on. Resistance plus... Alright, we'll keep you back. Yeah. Whatever damage it's taken, it's definitely resisting some of it. Anything else for your turn? You staying put?
Nope. That's all I'm doing.
Alright, back down the line, the specters kind of like look for somebody to go after it. See, how's the damage output been? That iguana has been a pest, so the attack comes towards the Komodo. Get a 21, wow.
Yeah,
And-
it definitely hits.
9 and a necrotic. Go ahead and make a con save as the Komodo.
Okay.
Like this one, your
I
max.
failed it.
So your
Man.
max health for your Komodo is reduced by 9 as well. But yeah, if you fall back
Gotcha.
into your normal form, it's not going to be a big deal.
Okay,
Uh,
good deal.
Yeah, the other one will swing at Nail.
Oops. I didn't mean to roll that.
No, you're fine.
Oh my goodness.
I was scared a bit.
Yeah, Neil, this thing tries to swing out at you. You manage to duck down and get out of the way. and it just kind of like turns and hisses in your direction.
Is that the best you got?
And now it is Finn's turn.
Is there another lizard here somewhere?
I have a question about provoking opportunity attacks. Can I like circle around this guy if I stay in
Yes,
fighting range of him
if you
without getting
stay,
an
yes, if you stay in threat range, you can definitely do that.
So something like that's okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
I might want to make a suggestion for you. If you go on the very top, you can get advantage due to flank.
Oh yeah, okay. I forgot about that roll.
Yeah, that's
cool.
fine. Yep. So if you want to go up there and take advantage, you can do that.
All right, I will stop up there. Open the
All
flank.
26 hits.
Nice.
Go ahead and deal some damage. And
How
you
do I?
get
I'm trying to figure out how to roll
Well,
crit damage.
click the sword, and then we'll double your.
It should automatically do it since it's
If
triggered.
there is a flag in there where you can roll with sneak attack. If you had that checked, it would roll the sneak attack with it.
Or you just click sneak attack, if I remember correctly. I can't remember.
Yeah,
Just-
for a
well,
roll,
do
if
your
you can
sword
tap it.
first. So go ahead and click on the sword on the chat. Alright, so you do. I mean, if it helps, whatever sneak attack damage you do finishes it.
Okay.
So, yeah, you pierce through, you slash through with it with the short sword, finally hitting, making a mark on it, and it just and disappears in a puff of smoke.
Okay. I think I have a little bit of movement left. Let's see.
Roll 5d20.
Ooh, what?
Okay.
I'll move down there.
That's a
Oh, I'm
big
scared
moment that just happened.
Oh,
No,
maybe
Mom,
just
Mom,
a oh
Mom,
shit.
so maybe not as bad.
It's not bad yet. It's just not good.
So I move closer
is
to the
that
other
damage?
one, and I will.
No, don't
No.
worry about that. Don't worry about
Is
that.
there some kind of hidden stuff he's doing?
That's the attack.
Yes.
Don't you worry your pretty little heads about that. He
Yeah,
says,
don't worry
chuckling.
about that. Don't worry about that yet. Alright, whose turn are we on?
Sarav, I think, is next.
Alright, let me roll one more thing for this.
Unless Finn was doing something else.
Nope, I'm done.
We'll put that on turn 5. Alright, Finn's turn is done. We go to Sarv.
Give it a little bitty bite.
A bitty bite, that does hit.
Okay.
And, oh, that's pretty good. But
Nice.
not enough to kill it, but it's still there. And... Alright, and does that finish your turn? You take a bite out of it and it tears through,
Yep.
but still there, able to hold its form. Jin,
Yep.
would you like to punch its lights out?
I very much would. So I'm gonna hit it twice with my unarmed strike.
Hit,
And then so that's that. And then I'm gonna spend a key point and hit it again.
let's see if you... Yeah, one more hit. There you go, that hits.
Yeah. I think I'm reading that right.
If you spend a key point to do Flurry of Blows, you get 2
Yeah.
unarmed strikes.
Yeah.
Well, no, wait. You use your second attack to... Your bonus action. You gotta have a bonus action to use Flurry of Blows.
No, as a martial it's maybe I read this wrong. One second.
Yeah,
thought that
because
was
you don't
a
have
spell,
2
right?
attacks yet.
You're right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're
So-
fine. I just want to make sure we're on the same page. So...
Yeah, no, I just read it wrong.
I mean,
First
we
time
can-
being a monk.
No,
Sorry.
what we can do is say, like, you swung, and then you
Yeah.
went into a Flurry of Blows, so 2 of those would count. Like,
Okay.
3 of those attacks would hit. I mean,
Right.
you know what? Normally, just the same thing. Alright, so go ahead and roll. Alright, and with that, you punch the lights out of this specter.
Yay!
As
That's-
an-
That's Jen's
as
first
I'm-
kill, right?
It is. I think.
Congratulations.
I feel really bad because they're children.
They're dead though.
I need everybody in that path of the horse to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my god.
I think that's
no.
Just the
Yes,
iguana.
Sar.
Oh, no.
Okay. And man, is that the second saving throw I crit failed?
Oh no. So let's see here. So Zarov got hit, Finn would be it, and Krister would as well. As the carriage kind of like barrels into your direction because it got spooked by all the ghosts that were attacking.
Oh,
Jin
damn.
saves, Finn saves, you managed to get out of the way. However, Zarov, if you take a full blunt of this, we're going to say it's 2d6 as it kind of like rolls over you.
Okie dokie.
And you take 8 points of damage as the carriage just like use you for a speed bump.
I
Which-
hate to point this out because I don't want to hurt the horsies, but those horses just barreled right into that set trap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to ask, what's the DC on that trap again? Can you tell me the DC on that trap? I'm about to roll for the horses.
I think it was just a hunting trap, right?
Yeah.
So it's a DC 13
Oh.
dex saving throw.
Yeah.
I need to go back to the trap horses.
I should be able to look it up real quick what it does.
It does a 1d4
Ooh,
piercing
those
damage,
horses.
and
Yep.
they are,
And they stop moving.
yeah, they stop moving. They're restrained.
We got
Well,
14
that's
and a
one
15.
good thing about it.
So they barreled through. Your trap goes off against the wood of the wheel, and it like locks on the wheel instead, and it's like doing the as it's like running on. But now we got wild horses, and then everybody in the camp that we can't see because I didn't put NPCs on the page are trying to race after these horses and secure the goods that are on them. Stop them horses! We need to be able to stop that. We need that carriage.
Can I
I
chase
think,
after the horses?
Alright, so Jin was last to go. We're going to stay in initiative until we resolve the horse situation, because these horses might actually be going to the danger zone. Krister, what do you do?
Let me check the range of my spell. I think I have something for these horses right now. 90 feet. Can I try to target sleep on these horses? Only the horses. I don't want to hit nobody else besides the horses. Like in this zone.
Yeah. So these horses
Those
are
are-
just
they are-
representing them. Alright. Roll the hit dice and see how much hit die you can put to sleep.
I got 16.
It is not even enough to knock one out.
One? Oh,
Not
shit.
even one. Not even
Oh.
one.
Damn it. So I
Yeah,
used
they-
the
Falls
spell.
asleep. No.
But
No.
Jane, yeah. Not even Finn falls asleep. Neil
No,
falls.
I actually
Neil
target the
doesn't need it either.
horses. So.
Yeah, if it wasn't, like, I
Yeah.
think Jin would be the only one that would have fallen asleep if it was a lot closer.
Yeah,
Alright,
so,
so
the bonus action.
You got
I can
movement.
actually.
You can move
Yeah,
on top of the carriage if you want.
I will actually look at like Jan. No, yeah, Jan, and just yell. So I think I need help with this, and I'll give you inspiration for that. And I'll jump in one of the carriages, like trying to stop the horses, but doing it so on my next turn, I guess.
Okay, well
Because
you
I
can
don't have
move.
any
You
more
can move
actions.
on top of it.
I'm jumping on this one.
There you go. So you jump into the carriage, you reach for the reins, and on your next turn you could try to do an animal handling to stop him. Alright, with that, it is Phaedra's turn.
Is doing an animal handling gonna be a full action or no?
It will be, but you have to get on the carriage first.
Yeah, that was because this one up here I could get if I dashed, but then I wouldn't be able to
Right.
do an action. I think
I will say, like, there's also commoner-looking people who are also running in those directions. So, I mean, if you want, you can probably focus on the one that's right next to you, and then they might be able to get what they got. Who knows? I'll put a couple people down who are chasing.
are these ones running off too?
No, the ones with the red dots were the ones that got spooked.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I can't even get to that horse. So 5.
I mean, you could try to
20.
jump into, yeah.
I can jump onto this one though. So I'm gonna run and jump up onto there and try and calm the animals down.
Yeah. Fortunately, the carriage slowed down enough because Sarah managed to slow it a little bit. You hear a boom.
Unintentional trap mechanism.
Yeah, as it like rolls over him again. But yeah, you get up there and you still have an action, right?
Yeah.
All right, you may animal handle
Oh.
these. Ooh. All right, I'm gonna be fair though because I'll see if they can like insight you or something like that. So we'll do a wisdom on them. Komodo parking. No, you do not manage to stop them. They keep going. All right, Nil.
Well,
Nil will say, forget the horses. The other people can take care of them. We got to take care of the ghosts up above before the horses get slaughtered by them. And I started making my way back up north. Being like, come on. The other people can get the
Just
horses.
so you know, this horse is actually going towards where the actual other threats are.
Okay.
Yeah, east, right?
Yeah, going directly east. Like, how can I put this? Like, you came from that direction, so these horses right here are going towards the other threat.
Not much else I can do, so.
Alright. The specters are dead, so we don't have to at least worry about them when you go over there. Horsies move, but I will also say these commoners move as well. Alright, we're gonna do some... I'm gonna say 2 of the commoners get aboard, and I'm gonna give them +4 to this for animal handling. This one here on the left stops, the other one does not. So we managed to get one to stop. This one here continues barreling. And they're considered off the map a little ways. But not your problem. Finn. Oh wait, no, hold on, we got a problem here though. So... and your trap goes with it. Yeah, they're probably 20 off the map. But you may take your turn after it.
Is there room on that wagon if I want to jump on and try and help stop the horses?
It's a little
Looks
full
like
in the back, but you can probably wiggle in there and actually get in there, yeah.
Okay. And sorry, one of those horses is slowed down and the other one isn't? Or is that on the wagon?
That's up north. The one's up north. One set slowed down, the other set were not tamed enough. Or were not or convinced to slow down yet. But they're working on it.
Alright. I'm gonna hop on the wagon then.
Alright, so you make your way over. And are you going to try to grab the reins from Phaedra? Yeah. And with that, yeah, Phaedra had the reins, but you can ask her for the reins to see if you can't pull back. And
I was
that... Go ahead.
No, sorry. I was going to say that I was holding my action, but I actually wasted my action doing something else, so I was just beyond the carriage.
Yeah, you were cast sleep, but you're on the carriage, though.
Yeah, I am, but I'm not actually actively trying to help at the moment. Yeah, because I used my action.
Alright, so the horse slows down. I'm just going to go ahead and roll for the one up north real quick. Alright, he eventually slows that one down. So all the horses are taken care of. And we can drop out of combat if you want to just take the horse and run it back over. However, I want to try to get the trap off the wheel.
Delete the horse, delete the trap, bring a new horse in.
Right.
Or that.
And then I'll move you guys off the horses here so you guys can like find something else. So you managed to take the horses back, and the rest of them are coming back. So you realize everything is secured. There was some damage done to the one that you were tending to, as the trap did do some damage to the wheel. And some of their cartwrights or whatever are going to try to fix that at the night. And like, alright, let's get this fixed so we can leave in the morning. But the ghostly threat off to the east, or whatever is left over there, is still present. What do you guys do?
I continue to go that way.
Is everybody ready to go that way?
Yeah, I'll move
Yeah.
up there as well.
Yeah.
Stealthily.
We're gonna go finish the thread off.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, just need to know if we're ready to switch map.
Oh my god.
Now, because these guys follow Neil, they're no longer a threat. Feel free to put your tokens on the bottom left here. If you're not already on the map. There you go. And I will delete the turn order. We will do a new turn order whenever, depending upon what you guys do. You might want to put your actual token somewhere on the side there, Sarv.
Oh,
Yeah, just so you have a reference.
yeah. I'll put them over there
Yeah,
in the
that's
back.
fine. All right, so yeah, you can see like these small little brooks as you're going through here, and if you can see like more figures that are just kind of like walking slowly. At this point here, what do you want to do? Like, if you want to sneak into the situation, I'll need stealth checks.
I'm on it.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give my last inspiration. I do have one left, I guess. Let me check.
What's this? What's this river look like? Is it Babbling Brook or
Just-
Raging River?
Just small babbling brook, like
Okay.
I'm gonna use my inspiration. That's a D6.
Yeah, D6. I'm gonna give my inspiration to Finn, saying,
Are we all stealthing along, or?
yeah,
Probably a good idea.
I do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am.
I did a real good job.
You still have my inspiration though, Finn.
Well, I don't think it's gonna work.
Yeah,
And
just
plus,
Just use it whenever you need
Oh
it.
God.
and plus a
Ignore the-
Phaedra's roll, I don't think it's necessary anymore.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
go
Phaedra
ahead.
would be at
No.
disadvantage either way, so
Well, there goes my idea.
Oh, natural one,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, I'll probably save the inspiration for a bite.
all right.
Look,
So
that's a 1+6. That sucks so hard. Damn
all
it.
right. So you guys are all comfortable where you are, right? Where your token
Yeah.
is at the very moment. All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll
Yeah,
initiative,
that's good.
and I will let those who succeeded on their stealth check. Maybe you'll get a surprise round. We'll see.
Oh,
What?
I had
I'm
such a good idea.
Clicking on my token. What the heck?
Clearly,
Great, that initiative
my
is
rolls are shit.
fucking great.
Am I just gonna roll like a dex
Wow.
thing? 'Cause, this guy doesn't have an initiative.
Roll as Sarv.
Roll as Sarif. Okay,
Yeah,
perfect.
we'll use that. And there is a thing
Uh,
on that character sheet that says
Oh my
initiative at the
goodness.
top.
I think Phaedra's
Nice.
broken.
Yeah.
No, I was clicked onto my token, but for some reason it said I wasn't. So I
so
have
yours
to
is
re-roll.
19.
I mean the 1 or the 19. I'm nat 1 to my stealth check, so it's not like I get a surprise round anyway.
Yeah,
I'm
I
sorry.
guess not. I was like, just go with the 19.
Hold on, let me see here.
Now I know how to change my little icon at the bottom.
Yeah, I'm going to edit your token real quick because it shows direwolf.
Yeah, it's in
still.
Direwolf. But
Yeah, we just have to
I
change
think I-
your. We just have to change your nameplate on the token itself. It's fine.
Oh, okay, that's what it is. Yeah,
Yep, don't worry.
because the sheet's all
I got
kosher
you.
there.
I got you there. All right. So
Thanks.
yeah, with that, let's see here.
Oh, it's a lot of zombies.
Phaedra and who's my other fed? Neil. Neil, you just
No, it was
Correct.
Krister.
Or
Yeah,
oh, that
my-
was
my
initiative.
stealth
That was
was
initiative.
20.
Krister.
Krister. All right. So you two just kind of like attract them. I'm just going to give them a little bit of movement in your direction. That'll be their startup, so to speak. Like they're moving towards the sound. They're not actually actively hunting you down yet.
Okay.
So yeah, they're just kind of like making small movements in that direction. And then we start at the top of the round. Dire Komodo, you're up.
Is the brook rough terrain, or am I gonna be able to move where my arrow is at?
If it's over 10 feet across, then it is. Otherwise, no. Like if it's 5 foot, you could just easily jump over it.
Okay.
You most definitely wouldn't have any trouble going through it.
Okay. So I'm gonna roll up, kind of, and try to make myself a front line here.
All right.
And I'm gonna bite the one over here.
All right.
this
Yeah.
one.
Go ahead.
Let's see. I'm gonna bite with inspiration.
Sounds like a good idea.
Looks like I actually don't need it. Maybe.
Well, you already called
Is
it.
inspiration come Okay, is that how it works? Okay. Roll, is it a D4 or D6?
D6.
D6.
So
Okay,
14
well,
hits.
And let's see, the bite damage, 9.
And I get a 5. You pull it to the ground and you start gnawing on it.
Ah, dope.
Nice. So it takes...
Ferb should be happy.
Yeah.
And it
Well,
is-
I don't know if this tastes good.
Yeah,
Fresh. and cold
well,
meat.
it's rotten meat at this point, to be fair.
Well, I mean, a Komodo probably can eat rotten meat.
Yeah, you
They
tear it
can.
down to the ground. Krister.
So I'm measuring up what I'm supposed to do. I would just try to move up a little bit and try to cast Fairy Fire, not hitting any of my companions, trying to like avoid this one because it's close to Sorrow. But I will try to hit everyone else in the
Post
battlefield.
the spell so we can see the range of it.
Yeah, sure. I'm sorry, I was just measuring up.
No, no problem. No problem. I'm gonna
spells.
measure it for you too.
Yeah.
So 20-foot cube.
20.
Where's the center?
I'm trying to hit everyone else but this Sarif and this guy, because I think aiming for this guy as well might just hit them all.
So planting it like here,
Yeah, over here to hit.
if it's a radius. But I thought cube was that you choose 4 squares.
Yeah, look here. I got
That's
it
20
for you.
feet worth
Here's
of
what-
cubes.
Like that would get 2 of them. Or you
I-
move it
let me
down
hit-
here to get these 2.
Should be able to get 3 if
Yeah.
you pull it over to the left.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
I'm going to try to hit those.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this here should actually be right there. I don't know where you want it. Like right
Oh well,
there.
if you pull the yeah, there it is.
Pulling the cube over here, so hit those 3. Yeah.
All
that
right,
sounds
there you
good.
go. That sounds good. Yep. So what does that do? Just dex check to see if you light him up.
It is a Dex check 14.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Love to see those
So-
negative rolls.
Yeah,
Oh,
-1,
yeah.
-1. So any hit on these
Zombies.
is with advantage. They're all glowing, right?
Yeah, they're all glowing like blue stars are just roving over them, make them highlight as hell in this night.
What color do you want them to be? You get to pick blue, green, or violet
blue.
light.
That blue sounds good.
Alright, cool.
Blue sounds good.
Any creature in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined at the light if it fails the dex save. Any attack? Okay, I'm just checking like if anybody walks into it while you're concentrating, will they be affected to do the same thing? Let's
No,
see
this
that.
appears to be. Well, actually, it
Yeah,
does.
like he's
concentration up to a minute. Yeah,
It's
I
concentration.
would say so. But people just go up to the edge of it.
Yeah,
if they were
you'll be
smart.
It
fine.
says, well, it says any creature in the area when the spell's cast. So if anybody walks into it.
Yeah,
So
we shouldn't.
just don't walk into it.
No.
No, when somebody
Whenever-
walks into it, it doesn't affect them because.
Yeah,
it
it's just
was
whenever I
cast.
cast it, it doesn't
Fair
stay
enough.
there.
All right, so now you got a whole minute to concentrate on them. If you lose your concentration,
Okay,
then
cool.
they lose their fairy fire. That's
Yeah, so
That's fair enough.
I'm gonna
Anyway, yeah, you did it.
gonna move over here.
You
to-
lit them up.
That's the rest. Yeah, that's gonna be it.
You said you were the front line.
Krister with the clutch. Yep. Yeah, I'd rather be attacked than my allies.
Oh man.
Bye, sorry.
Wow.
It was nice knowing you.
Would zombies know to use their action to dodge?
Given
I
their
would
dex rolls, I
assume
think
no.
it doesn't matter if they use that action to dodge.
Yeah.
Giving
'cause
you
it's
the
a-
wobblies.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can roll an
Alright.
intelligence check.
Nah, it's
There are
fine.
zombies.
There's zombies. Like, basically, here's what I'll do, dude. They get up here in your face and just growl. But they can't do anything because they use their action to dash.
Yeah.
But these 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will take crack shots at our lizard man. Get a 12.
Okay. No, it's a yes. Yes. Yes.
Oh.
And one more to grow on.
And yes.
So one miss and everything else hurt.
Okay, 11,
3,
14.
4.
I'm still in this form
Ooh.
Oh man, that's huge. Nice.
Yeah.
with one HP left.
11,
MVP
13,
moves.
14. So
Not
yeah,
dead yet.
19 points of damage from these zombies. So they all start slap and slap, slap, slap. First one was, hold on a second. I mean, here's the problem I'm seeing, and you tell me if you agree, because I already rolled it, but I will say, like, the first one probably should have got advantage on you, and also hit, but I already rolled it. I'm not, yeah, we'll leave it.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Thank
I'll
you.
I'll get you next one.
No,
Neil.
we'll see the zombie in front of her, and she would cast the burning hands in front of him.
Alright, let him up. Ready? Alright,
Whoa.
and we will roll dex. Yeah, this dex check's gonna be hard. 13. Whoa, it saves.
Oh man.
It barely saves, but it still takes half. So that is 5.
The second row is neat though.
Yeah.
That's 0.
0. Alright,
Straight 0.
So that's a nil. Anything else you want to move? Are you good?
I'm good. I can't move unless I get attacked. So.
I like to offer that opportunity. Finn. One of these.
Let's see.
I guess I can get rid of the laughing children noise.
Please.
Yeah, that was.
Sounds like the audience is laughing at that point. Starve.
Oh, that music is so epic.
Why, Lexi? You know full well why. All right. What do you got for me, Finn?
So I'm going to move up there to kind of flank the one that's in between Jen and me, and then I will attack it.
All right, make the attack with advantage. That definitely hits. For 16 damage. Nice. Let me check. I don't think there's anything like the specters. Yeah, you do full damage. You feel the weight of the undead flesh falling off as you rip through it. It took a significant amount of it, and you can see like its gut ripped open where you slashed at it. Anything else?
I'm going to disengage as a cunning action and move a little bit.
Yeah, go for it. Alright, and as Finn moves out, it is now Jin's turn.
I really want to go help the iguana.
It's so good that Finn stayed behind so she can get the advantage, but
Oh, you know, that would have been a nice guy move. Sorry.
Don't worry about it. I expect this from Rose. You can just move up a square and get advantage on the one that's there, Jin.
Technically, I could, but I had another idea.
Well, by all means, you do you. Just here to paint the battlefield for you.
Sorry, I'm taking forever. I'm going to look at the zombie.
And now you're dead. I mean, what?
And look at the look at Sarv, and I'm going to peace out. And I'm gonna. I wonder if it could hit me. I'm not gonna disengage. I'm gonna save my key point.
Right.
So it gets an opportunity attack on me.
Sure enough. So.
wait,
It's a 12.
Wait.
Which way are
It
you
misses.
going?
So she's still in his threat range, though.
Well, right now you are. Are you moving further? Like, it sounds like she's going over to help
no,
Sarah.
I
you're
am.
moving.
I was gonna move because I'm counting. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and I'm gonna go punch this thing.
Yeah.
You
Go
know you
Jen.
right click, right?
Yeah,
Pardon?
you have 40
When
speed.
you move, you right click and it shows you how much movement speed you are at.
Yeah, it doesn't work for me.
You gotta hold down the left click and then right click as you leave.
Jen, you can also at the top left click the ruler button and mess
Right.
with that too.
I know.
But
I
either
did.
way, you hit an
Okay.
18 that hits. Go ahead and do damage. 6 and anything else.
And I'm gonna do bonus action and punch in the nose, and I probably regret punching in the nose.
That hits. Another
Hell yeah.
6. Yeah, you're bopping this thing left and right, and it's just kind of like bouncing to the movements as you kind of like whack it from behind. It kind of like turns and looks at you and just looks like it's ready to try to bite your face, but still standing. Anything
Okay.
else?
Nope, that's it. Come at me, bro.
All right, Phaedra.
What?
Okay, I am going to healing word Sara as my
Aw.
bonus action.
You guys are so great.
Such a
I wasn't
balance
going to do
party.
anything for you, man, but
Yeah, well, that was expected.
I was going to do a burning hands on you, but you're too far away.
I
I don't-
was. And I could
it
have actually
doesn't-
gotten all the zombies too, though, because it's a 15-foot cone.
6 HP to you. Blah, blah. Sorry.
Sorry.
So thank you.
And
Six-
then,
6 HP was it?
Yep.
Awesome.
And what else for you?
As my action,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use Turn Undead.
Nice.
Okay, just double reading here. There's some saving throw. Creature fails when roll. Turn from 1. Oh, God. Well, this is going to ruin my fun.
So that includes at least these 3, that range.
Yeah, I
what
was
it-
actually going to move up to staying in this one's range,
Oh,
so I'm
badass. So
enough
even
to
more.
this one. Yeah, advance on them so they.
So does that cover all of them, or how many?
All but the 2 in the back line that I'm addressing.
Yeah, just not these two.
All right. So
Yeah,
I
just not
need. All right. First one, far left gets a 9. One above you on the left gets a 14. What's your DC?
14, so that
Oh,
one
okay,
will
that one's
save.
fine. All right. So let me just go ahead and mark a like that on this first one. One next to Jen gets a 18. So
Ooh.
it saves. It's still below it too, by the way.
I love how his crit is less than 20 though.
Yeah.
The one top right or top of, sorry, it's a 6. So this one here will be
Nice.
scared of you, and the other one gets a -1. I guess that
Oh,
fails.
God.
Is that a fail? I'm
I think
confused.
that's a crit fail on top of failing. Yeah.
No, he didn't crit fail. He just fell completely through the roof. Just too hard.
Fail
of a fail.
massively.
Yeah, just too hard.
He
of a
should
fail.
just have a heart attack and die.
He
I
turned,
guess.
like all the way
Only if
inside.
your turn undead actually did that. So
That's
the turn
poor
creature,
man.
yeah. So must spend its turn trying to move as far away from you as it can, and it can't willingly move within 30 feet of you.
Yeah.
So you scared him off. For its
I
action,
scared them at least 30 feet away. You know,
So-
that way we can maybe attack them as opposed to
Yeah.
getting whacked.
I will do something though. I do think this needs to be added. We'll add turn undead. It lasts for a minute, so that's what, 10 rounds?
Yes.
1 minute? Yeah.
We are just debuffing the crap out of these monsters.
Oh yeah.
Did it add that?
That's how we play it.
Or if they take damage. So I'm hoping that the ones that are turned will get far enough away that
Well, I'm probably
when
gonna
we
want to
turn
bite
to
as
attack
an
them.
attack opportunity on one of them though, because that's a good hit in.
Yeah.
Alright, well, alright, I'll just remember to lower that number. That is after Phaedra, though. Alright, anything else for your turn?
Nope, I'm done.
That's 9 now. Alright, Komodo Dragon.
Was this one the one I bit earlier?
No, the one on the left.
Oh, this one.
Or this one here, actually.
Oh, this one. Okay.
Yeah, that one
Uh,
and that one over there are damaged. The other two are full health.
Should I bite the one that Jen's on or the one back there? Jen's gonna beat the crap out of that one, I think. So I'm gonna go for the backline one.
Alright, so you
And
whip around.
let me pull the Komodo back out there. Oh,
Oh,
man.
It,
Bite
some,
your tongue.
it somehow shambles out of the way of your bite. It was just too
Alright.
sluggish. It
Alright,
was
well, at least
slow,
I'm-
you know.
at least I did some tanking jobs. All right, that's my turn.
Alright, Krister.
I'm gonna pick up my hand crossbow and shoot at the same one that Jen is punching the hell out. And that's a natural 20 because I have advantage on the hit.
Wait, are you using a crossbow?
Yeah, light crossbow. I do
No,
have
you
one
don't.
of those.
Oh wait, you have advantage because you're glowing. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I was
Ooh,
confused by something else. Alright,
that's
so,
a lot of damage.
Oh. Yeah, it is.
That's a lot of damage.
So 5 plus. And it stays. Oh well, it's a critical hit, so it wouldn't even get up. So yeah, you kill it.
Nice.
And it tears into like stringy, sinewed, skeletal remains with flesh just barely hanging off, and becomes lifeless in the orbs of its lights of its eyes, and it just dims and dies.
Awesome. And I guess I'll just hold on my other hand my flask of oil, just to be sure. Like, as a bonus action, if I can do that, just hold on my offhand. Just hold that. So if in a rainy day I need it, I'll just have it.
Okay. All right.
That's my
so
turn.
now it is Zombie's turn. Attack of opportunities.
If this one moves away, I'd like to attack of opportunity it.
Okay, I will definitely give that to you. Let's start with the one on the left. Neil, if you wish to attack, you can. Hold on, let me back up.
I don't have any weapons out.
You could always unarmed strike it.
40,
Just punch it.
50.
You can do it.
So it dashes away. Punch a zombie. So go ahead and punch that one if you'd like there, Sauter.
Yeah. Though more of a bite.
I don't have unarmed strike, so.
Alright.
Okay,
18
and then
hits. Ooh.
15 damage piercing.
Oh my
Ow.
god.
Alright, so
That's a
That is
damage.
that is the max damage I can do.
yeah,
Nice.
and then the strength save will determine whether or not it actually moves. Oh, it doesn't manage to get away that far. So I'll take
Oh, I
away-
drag it down.
You drag it down, and then it gets back up, and then I'll say it just gets 15
okay.
feet away from you.
Fair enough.
Which one of
yeah.
those are prone?
He used his movement to stand back up and then dash away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he was trying to
Just
move,
make
but yeah, you just pretty much kept him from going as far as he was going to go. This one here will actually be able to move without your opportunity attack. And the other two will just take swings on you. Slam. Slam. Both of those hit? They sure do. I get 2 and 5. 7 points. You are now sorry. Right?
Let's see. How much damage is that again?
7.
Total? Yeah, I am perfectly Sarov, so that's exactly the 7 hit points that my lizard has. So I'm going to just delete the. Well, I'm going to put them on the side.
Yeah, put him on the
case
side and then move
Just
your...
in case I want to
Well,
use them
because
again.
well, not only that, your Komodo dragon has actually got your turn order.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so fair enough.
Yeah,
but
just leave him on the
here I am.
table. All right, that's cool. Yep, Zarov reshapes back into Zarov as he loses the last HP of his Komodo dragon form, and he's healthy though, full health, not taking any damage in this form. That finishes off the zombies. Nil.
Oh, nothing on me?
Oh yeah, that one wants to take a swing at you. Good point now. Back.
It just feels wrong if you
Oh,
didn't
no.
hit me.
There you go, 5 points. So it slaps you in the
No, I have-
face. Yeah,
Oh, well, yeah, right.
I hit you with a 16. There you go.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I could have hit Phaedra, but you got screwed. All right.
Felt so-
But now it is your
Okay. I am out of first level spell, so I will cast the firebolt
turn.
on the zombie in front of me.
Ooh, nice. Oh wait, that's an attack. Okay, go for it. You hit. It's an 11. Let's see if they have anything that. Alright, cool. Yeah, you do full damage on it. And
You know that was 12, right?
technically it would only be the 9.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
the other one's your 20, but you didn't have advantage.
No. I'm saying 9. Oh, okay. I got it.
Yeah, the plus
Uh,
3 is for your natural 20 on the
oh.
other side. Yeah,
Okay, I was gonna say that's really fucking weird. How it rolls like that.
yeah. Like usually it's just double the dice, but yeah, they got it to where it just double roll the dice instead. But anything else for your turn? Would you like to move? We can play tag.
No, that's fine. I'll stay here.
Oh, okay. Finn.
All right, I'm going to move a little bit.
All right.
Save Sarah.
Sorry,
I can handle this zombie.
Sorry.
Okay.
More than fine.
I'm going to move up there,
All right.
and I'm going to shoot my short bow at the northmost zombie.
All right. Go ahead and make an attack. 22 hits
Oh my god.
Nice shot.
for 10 damage. Not bad on the damage roll. And this guy is no longer turned.
Now waddle your slow ass back over here.
Anything else for your turn there, Finn?
No, I'm just going to hang out next to this other zombie
all right.
that is
All
probably
right.
going to run.
Alright, Jen, you're up.
So I have a crazy idea, and you can let me know if this is too weird.
Too
But
weird.
can I go over to the zombie, and can I pull off his arm and hit him with it?
Oh my god.
Make an unarmed strike, and I'll let you know.
God.
You rip its arm off, and then you start beating it profusely. Go ahead and roll damage. 6.
Cool.
It's still standing. Its other arm is getting ready to swing at you.
I'm just gonna hit him again because I can.
You did
Oh,
6
but you
damage with
miss.
cool points.
You miss with that one.
Oh, it has advantage
With
because
the
of Fairy
23.
Fire.
Oh, yeah, Fairy Fire. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so in that case, I need to roll his con save.
Yeah. Group dynamics are great so far.
It would be 7. So he... Alright, so you bop it on the head, knock it to the ground, and it falls over, and then it stands right back up, rips the arm out of your hand, reattaches it, and looks at you.
Well, that didn't work, but I'd like to thank Lexi Darkmoon in the chat for the idea, and that's my turn.
Let's see, behave, young
Question. Did you add my sneak attack damage? Because I think I would have had advantage on that guy I shot my bow at as well.
lady. Oh, that is a...
Because he was very...
Yeah. Okay,
Yep.
yeah. I'll add 3 more damage to him. Thank you for bringing that up. Yeah. Sometimes I forget what my... Oh, wait. That was not the right answer. What was the right answer? Let me look at this 3 real quick. Nope. I was
Yeah,
too late.
it was 3 sneak attack damage.
No, that's not what I did. I did something else wrong. So it'll be... I'll put it at this number. Chat. Don't worry about it. No worry. Alright, yeah. So he took this sneak attack. It's still standing, though. Alright, Jen beats this thing down. You would have killed it, but its fortitude lifts it back up, ripped the arm back on, reattached it, and just growls at you. Phaedra.
Okay. I am going to... 120 feet. Wait.
My bad. Disregard, please.
Yes.
I'm going to guiding bolt this one down here.
Alright, go ahead and make your attack.
Yep.
Bolt of the Raven Queen flies through the air and it lands. Go ahead and do damage.
That's a nice bolt.
Holy
Oh
hell.
my god!
Oh, fuck.
Boom!
Hold on.
Christ.
Hold on a second. I gotta.
And,
And
it's
it's
radiant
radiant.
damage, so...
That fucker's going down.
Let me double check something.
And he's staying
So-
down.
So 7 is the thing we need to remember. I just want to double check. Like, I think you're right. What's the damage? Oh yeah, you fucked them up. So it like disappears in a pile of dust and fades away, whoosh, and disappears from your guiding bolt energy. Nice. That's always too hard. It hurts. Guiding bolt hurts.
Yeah, it
Turn
does.
Undead has 8 more rounds on the ones who are not turned, or that are still turned. Derek Komodo.
Well, Sarv at this point, he is going to sort of grow these acidic claws and swipe at the zombie next to him with
Alright,
primal savagery,
that hits.
and does 10 acid damage.
Roll the damage. Okay, there it is. I'm sorry. Roll 20 slowed you down. I was like, why? I don't see it yet.
No worries.
Yeah. Alright, so there you go. You do 10 acid damage. I don't think it does more, but I'll definitely
And does anybody look like hurt? Like really hurt? No, right?
check.
I'm good.
I don't know. What do you guys think?
Not really.
Okay. Then that's my turn.
All right, Dire Komodo or Sara
I mean-
has went. Krister.
I mean, the zombie looks pretty hurt.
Yeah, you can
I'm
heal
gonna
him.
move. Oh boy, I'm gonna move over this trunk. Just jumping over here and aim close to the. Let me guess. I want to hit someone with advantage, but oh yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna hit
one
this
here is
guy.
with advantage.
Yeah, I actually don't want to aim at him because there are 2 allies nearby, so I'll just try to aim to help Sarah at this point.
Go
So
ahead
I'm
and
gonna attack
roll.
one.
Yeah, whatever you're doing there. What are you doing?
1 light crossbow hit, and that's a 21.
That's a 21. That's a hit.
5 points of damage.
40 points of piercing damage as it goes through its neck. However, it doesn't seem to be phased by it, but you did physical damage to it, so it's definitely hurt. Anything else
Yeah,
for
I'm
your
gonna
turn?
use the rest of my movement to move over here.
Alright, fair enough. So, Krister starts bouncing around the field. This one zombie here is going to take a swing at Saru. We get a 9 on the attack, so we miss him.
That's not it. Yeah. Nice.
Jen, for beating this arm off of this guy, he swings that broken arm at you and he falls, like, the arm goes flying off because he tried to use it, and it's like somewhere over here now.
This is so sad.
Poor arm. And Neil or Phaedra. Neil, odds are even.
Even.
Even it is. This will go to Phaedra. So Phaedra, it realizes you're like destroying its people or whatnot, and it takes a slam attack against you and gets an 11, which
It does not hit.
yeah. So it's just flailing at you helplessly, and you're just like flinging it off with your shield or whatnot. And that will finish it. Oh boy, these poor guys ain't got a chance, do they? All right, Neil, what would you like to do?
Now I would like to do another fire bolt.
Yeah, go for it.
That zombie.
That hits. Still standing, but barely. You can see him like catching fire a little bit, and then it just flickers out. Most of his body that is solid has like been ash marked and burned because of the fire, but he is still standing. Light still remains in his eyes. Want to move?
That's all I can do.
No move. All right,
No move.
you move this way. All right, Finn.
I'm going to shoot my bow at that northmost guy again.
All right. Oh wait, I forgot about those two. Hold on one second. So this one here, this one here is still spooked, so he's gonna keep running. This one here, however, is not spooked, so he's gonna come back. He gets to about there, and well, no, he'll get right up on you, but he can't attack. All right, now you may take your attack.
Well, in that case, I'm going to take a step over. And then I'm going to attack the one in between Jen and I.
All right, so you get advantage on the not a range, but a rapier attack or short sword. All right, yeah, that hits. I like it. Wow.
Natural crit, no.
No, it's so 16, so it needs to get it's got to get a 20 on its con save. No,
That's a no-no.
That is a no. So you permanently take this one-armed bandit and keep him to the ground as you tear through him. So he is dead. Thank you for the biddies, Miracle. And we are to Jen's turn.
Oh, I was gonna take his arm. Oh well.
There's another one
I
right
think
there.
you'll do. And I'm actually gonna go step over to that one.
Would you like advantage?
And I think doesn't he
It's got the fairy
already...
fire.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
fairy fire. All right, yeah. Sorry.
Yep.
Yep.
So I'm gonna just hit him in the ribs and in the jaw, I guess.
Hit and a hit.
Ouch.
That's, 2 lines of 7. So you see
then-
it fall over first. You see it fall
Mhm.
over. And then it just lifts itself back up. The dull redness in its eyes faded for a moment and then flashed back as it stands up, ready to do another attack. But you use your
Really?
bonus action to swing, so that's it.
Mhm.
Alright.
And then I'm just gonna ask the party members if I should chase after the one over there.
Do it.
you guys
Kill
can
their mongrel eyes.
And then Phaedra,
He's
you're up.
almost dead.
Yeah. Let me. I can't scroll down. What am I at? 55?
55.
There.
And you're here.
Here we go.
He is 100 feet away from you.
Okay, great. I am going to guiding bolt him as well.
Alright, go ahead and make your guiding bolt attack. Dear Lord,
Nice.
let's see if you can one-shot this.
Oh,
Oh!
Jesus.
no,
I didn't
no.
mean
Are
to
you
do
okay?
that.
Yeah, roll damage.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry.
Yep,
I was
this
trying
one, this one disappears in a pile of dust as well because it was previously hurt.
Nice.
And just psh, due to the radiant damage, unable to use its fortitude to get back up. Hard to get back up when you're a pile of ash. Anything else for your turn? Would you like to move?
Does anyone look especially hurt?
Mm,
I'm good.
Party?
I'm good. It's
Nice.
fine.
Okay.
My iguana form got super hurt.
Yeah. Nope, I'm done then.
Alright, next up is the turn I'm done. It's probably redundant now. Sorrow.
Okay. I'm just gonna twirl around this thing in case somebody wants advantage, and then again do primal savagery
That hits.
for 4 acid damage.
Yeah, you're tearing into it, however, it is still remaining standing. It's wobbly, but it's definitely standing still. Anything else?
And yeah, I think I'm done.
You want to bite it?
I could, but if in case I need more health later, I'm gonna keep that.
That's true. That's true. Alright. Krister.
I'm gonna use my. I'm muted. No, I'm not. Sorry.
No, I
I'm
hear
gonna
you.
use my. I'm gonna use my movement to stack up here, drawing my dagger on the way, and just trying to stab it on the neck
Yeah,
and
go
tear
for
it down.
See if that happens.
Yeah, let's spray.
That hits. And you
19.
get
6 points of damage.
Ooh, so it needs to get a 8 to stand back.
Oh,
You
fuck.
stab it through the neck, it falls to the ground, and then all of a sudden it lights back up and stands back in full form, just barely there in front of you.
Oh, that's new. Yep.
And it like tries to reach out for you, but it's not its turn. Oh, it is its turn. Yeah, it reaches out for you. Here you go. I get a 17. You take 2 bludgeoning damage as it bops you on the head. Jen, you get 1 as well. I get an 18. You take 7 bludgeoning damage as it busts you in the ribs. And now it is Neil's turn. Oh wait, Neil gets 1 too. Hold on. Almost forgot.
Come at me, bro.
There you
Oh,
go.
shit.
Oh boy.
5 bludgeoning. You get slapped in the face pretty hard. You get spitting, and then you just kind of like look back, and it just looks like it's getting ready to come down for a second slap.
Is that all you got there?
And he's like trying to get on top of you and try to stop you from.
Ah,
All right, but Neil, you can retaliate.
I'm like, opening my fist. Dishes for my lip, and I firebolt him.
All right, go ahead and make the attack.
For your lap?
My whip.
Oh,
Talking like Rocky
That hits.
Balboa.
That hits.
right.
Ah!
10, so it needs to get a 14 to stand back up. It fails. You manage to burn it down to its last health, and it stays down. Finn.
I will swing my sword at the Zombo next to Jenna.
Alright,
The
still have
Zombo.
advantage.
Plus, if you move over there, you get double advantage.
Yeah, sure, right. Go ahead and do damage. So it gets 12 plus 5 is 17. So it needs to roll 17, and it fails. You manage to kill this whack-a-mole. And there is still one left. Anything else for you? So you move down south.
Can I move up there and offhand dagger attack that thing?
You sure can. That hits
Nice.
for 3 damage, so it needs to get 8 to stand back up. So you slap it to the ground, and then it just picks itself back up. The eyes dim for a moment, and then relight back up, and just stares at you with that dull gaze.
Stay dead, you jerk.
No. Jen.
Will you just die already? And I'm gonna hit it twice again.
Well, you might want to move, because that one's dead.
Oh, sorry. I wasn't looking at the. I don't
Just
know why
imagine, just imagining her just continuing to beat a corpse.
I have a meme for this.
Alright. Yeah, alright.
Sorry, my character sheet was right in front of
It's fine. Alright, and go ahead. Oh, what's this nonsense? Hey, you know what's funny, though? 8 still hits. Whoa, somebody's going gargle.
Whoa.
Is it me?
Sorry,
Or...
Everyone
I'm
went
having a
Robo.
late- No, it was me.
Okay, just making sure. Alright, in that case, yeah, they both hit, though. And so first you get 5. So let me roll that first. So 4 plus 5 is 9.
Because guess what's
It
coming?
jumps back up, and then you do
Ah.
4.
And then you
So
pop in
now
the
it
mouth
needs
again.
to get 8. It gets back up again, and
Should I just bone? I'm just gonna use my last key point and just flurry of blows again.
This is like if
well,
Man.
technically,
Yeah, on
if
the
you
zombie.
want your flurry of blows, we'll have to ignore the second one because you use your bonus action. You're doing.
Sorry. You know what? Ignore me then.
All right, then we
I'm
should.
just gonna stand there and groan.
I mean, you knocked him to the ground twice. It just got back up each time, though. Phaedra, you see them over there playing whack-a-mole.
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
4 people whooping on this one zombie.
Hey, go down! Whack! It's
Yeah.
getting back up. I don't understand.
It's like the printer in Office Space.
What do you got for me, Phaedra? Are you muted now?
No, I'm not. I was
Oh, okay.
looking at my stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm out of spell slots, so I can't turn that one into dust.
No?
So,
Would
Oh.
you like
Oh.
to toll the dead?
Sacred flamme.
no, I learned that doesn't work on these. So, well, that was a. I'm gonna assume
Yeah, it doesn't work on the
these
doesn't
either.
work on the specters.
So I'm just gonna move up and take a whack at it as well.
Alright, go for it. So, yeah,
gonna
you
join
you,
the-
you join the meeting.
Join the whack-a-mole fun.
Yeah, you come over here and play Smash Brothers.
Oh.
Uh,
That one wasn't very fired, was it?
nope. And you're not flanking either. You could have been, but you probably couldn't make it. I don't know. Alright, so you come over there, whack it with the mace,
Oh,
but
what do you
miss.
mean? Flanking.
Well, if you had... Okay, so like, if somebody was over here, you would have been
It has to
flanked.
draw a
Yeah.
line, a 180
I
degree.
can't.
Yeah,
I
if you
stopped
were,
here because I figured I couldn't stop in this corpse's spot.
You can... Yeah, he's dead. You can step on him if you want.
Oh, I didn't think
Would
I
that
could.
would that change your opinion? I'll let you have it. Alright, then 23
Yeah.
hits. And
Crit
tell me
time.
how you kill this zombie, because you don't even have to roll damage.
I'm just gonna. I'm so annoyed now. He won't stay down. I'm just gonna bop him on the head with my mace and squash it like a melon.
So yeah, you keep it from getting back up as your mace cracks through the skull halfway through his chest, and then the rest of his innards or whatever just kind of like collapse under your mace, and he just spills forward and drops to the ground, dead. And we are now out of combat. And with that, I think we can also take a break. You guys want to get something to drink and come back?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Well, thank you for tuning in. We're going to be right back in about 5 minutes. We're going to go ahead and take a break. Thank you for all the bits. Thank you for all the follows. Thank you for all the love and support. Give us 5 minutes. We'll be right back. Hello, welcome back. Let me go ahead and get us on the right screen. I did not forget to change screens. I just want to make sure you can hear us before we get right back into it. They killed my zombies. That's terrible. But no, that's good. Good job, guys. So, we are currently out of combat. We are in this area, and I will describe to you what is now happening as you clear all the zombies. You see... Songs, are you going to kick in? Okay, there you go. You look around and you see the runes, and they start to flicker, and then most of them start to fade away. Behind this rock, somewhere right over here, there's like a flash of light, and it pulses for a few seconds. Do you do anything?
I would like to go over there.
Inspect it. Yeah.
Hold on. All right, Neil.
Yeah.
I heard Neil first. What'd you say?
I would like to inspect it, so I will.
All right, so
move over there.
all right, so you move over there.
I'm just gonna investigate the bodies, but I can do that last.
All right. Anybody else approaching this strange pulse?
I would
Yeah,
help
same.
Jen inspecting the bodies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to get a look at it.
So, for reference, in case you're wondering, it is right here. And this pulsing light, how close do you get? You just see it pulsing for a moment.
It's just a pulsing light.
Yeah, it's like blinking light and then dimming light, dim, light, dim.
I'm going to move up to here.
I need...
Yeah, I'll stay where I am.
You know,
Keep me
where-
away, I think.
and what about you, Neil? Where are you? Like, you're on the other side of this
Um,
rock. The light's on the other side.
Yeah, I mean, if I can, I would like to. So I guess like this area right here is not actually in the water, or is it?
It's wet.
I will actually like to go over here and look at it.
I need a wisdom saving throw from you and Phaedra.
Yeah. Yeah. So
That's-
sorcerers aren't really good with wisdom.
You all watch as a pulse of energy ignites around the two of them. And then Neil disappears.
What? What?
Oh.
I'm gonna jump up into there to try and follow, assuming they just got portaled.
Yeah, Phaedra, you resisted the effect, but however, if you choose to, and you want to approach the light, you can choose to fail, and then you'll go wherever Neil went. If Neil went anywhere. What do you do?
It could be a
Oh
trap.
god.
The light
my
starts to
God.
pulse lower.
Can I Arcana check?
Do it.
Like,
History or religion would probably be more beneficial since this has nothing to do with arcane magic.
okay.
One of your research information that you found out about the ethereal bleed is that sometimes it takes people. And people who fall into
Oh.
the trap of the bleed can lose their memories if they stay in that realm for too long. So your assumption is Neil has been sent to the ethereal bleed plane. And this pulse is slowly dying out. What do you do?
God.
The light starts to dim.
Oh god.
And
If we go in after, can we get out?
there's been sightings of people who have been enveloped into the bleed, but most of them had their memories damaged upon return.
Do Christus sees this?
You hear panic over there, I would imagine. Like, Neil just disappeared. What do you guys react to that? Zara, Finn,
gonna-
and Phaedra are over there. What do you do? You want to inform your
Yeah.
party or whatnot?
I think I didn't see it because he's on the other side of the rock.
Yeah, you saw Neil go over that way, but then Neil just disappeared.
I'm gonna take a peek at him, see if he's still there.
Gone.
I'm assuming would I've heard this because I'm just like checking out bodies and stuff.
Yeah, Sarv shouts out, "Yeah!" That's it.
Hey!
He's gone.
What? What are you talking about?
Gone.
If I saw him disappear, I think because he was kind of, might have been able to see him on the other side of the rock.
Mhm.
I think I would just jump forward to try and follow him, assuming he kind of went some.
So Finn, you jump through, and you choose to fail.
Yes.
All right, so Finn's gone. You see him jump into the light as it pulses one more time. He disappears.
Well, fuck. Krister is gonna do the same.
Okay,
I'm
Krister
gonna
jumps
move towards
through.
it.
Oh god.
Yeah.
What the bloody hell are you doing jumping into? God damn it! And Jade's
Yep.
all over.
All
Yep.
right, so,
Phaedra's gonna follow too.
and sorry.
5
God.
new characters.
Yeah, all right, everybody re-roll and no. These characters will be the ones that are currently on the no. All right, so
Everybody, make a dexterity saving throw.
no, like this could have went two ways. One, if you both would have resisted, then that would have been the end of it. The light would have shut down, and then it'd be no problem. However, Neil failed dramatically, and yeah, welcome to the Ethereal Bleed. Now, I will return you to the same layer. You're in a similar area, but there's mist. There's fog. It's a dark blue hue of light all around you, and you all start to wander around.
Ooh, pretty.
We'll currently use this map. I'm going to go ahead and take away our dead zombos. Jen, you did briefly look through some of the zombies. I'll give you an investigation check for that real quick if you want.
I was helping her
Sure.
because I was back too.
And Krister, you were helping as well? I'll
Yeah,
give
I
you
was.
advantage on that if you want. Either one of you who wants to make it.
I have a +2.
I think I have a bad one. Yeah, you do it. You do it.
Alright, see what we get.
20.
Let's see. I'll say you find about 5 gold pieces that were laid in one of the pockets. But yeah, they don't really have much else other than that, unless you wanted like a femur or something to use as a bone club. If you want, I'll let you
just
rip
like
off an
if
arm
they
so you
have
can
any
have it.
money. No,
Okay.
I'm good. Just money
Take
or
a
whatever.
skull for a mug.
Also, I feel really bad, but I'm keeping that money. I'm not sharing it with the group.
Oh no. Krister did see you take it. However, you're all now in a different place. Neil, you're here by yourself for a few moments, so let's go to you first. So nobody's here yet. You've vanished, and you reappeared in this alternate region that looks exactly like where you left, but blue haze, mist all over, and you could swear in the distance you can hear like those laughing children again.
I will look for the laughing children.
The noise seems to be coming from this direction.
I'll start walking over, just kind of like stealthily.
Yeah, make a stealth check. And as Neil kind of like steps away, slowly, keeping low to the ground and quiet, the rest of you start popping into this region as well. One after the other. Finn first, Phaedra next, Krister, Sarah, Jen, you all pop in. And then you look around. You see this blue haze, and now you're kind of like looking for Neil. Make a perception check as soon as you arrive to see if you actually see her. Sarah, you can see her. Krister, you can see her. Phaedra can see her. Finn, being a rogue, you do not see her. And Jen sees her. So everybody but Finn was able to make out Neil walking away from wherever you guys were. And then you hear the laughing children up in that direction that she is heading. So you feel like she's going towards that source. But,
Shit, guys, she's not here. I tried to follow. She's not
There.
here.
He's over there.
She's over there.
What? Where?
And you hear your party
Oh.
behind you, by the way, now, Neil.
I just keep creeping forward more.
Neil, what
Does-
the fuck you're doing? Get back here.
There's
Does the area where
children.
the rune was on this map, does it look any different here than it did over there? Like, is there still a rune there or anything?
Are we trapped?
Alright, who's asking me? Is this Phaedra or Jen?
That's Phaedra, yeah.
Okay, just making sure because you two are sounding similar still. All right, so yeah, Phaedra, make a religion check in this case.
Okay, she's terrible at those. Ooh, nice.
Boy,
You
thank God you're terrible.
yeah, thank God.
D20.
So you look at it, and no, there's no ruin there, but there's like a marking, not just from the markings of where you guys stepped in, but like there was like an impact as if the light had like a blast in that region, and you can kind of like make out like splatter. But I don't know. Maybe there's a way you can try to figure out to manipulate the atmosphere in this region, but there's really nothing for you to grasp on. Maybe you can reach out to someone more powerful than you.
Okay. I'm going to touch the giant rock next to it and cast light on it so it will glow for an hour,
Okay.
and hope that we can knock off this nonsense before an hour in case we need to get back to the spot.
Alright, so you kind of like mark in the terrain so you know where you were.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And then I'm gonna also touch my mace and light it up.
All right.
as
Sarah's
like
gonna
a-
see if anyone's wounded, by the way, to heal them up.
I'm actually fine.
Neil is still wandering past you guys. Unless, Neil, you're here to party. They told you what the fuck are you doing.
Hold on.
Oh. I'm still just kind of sneaking around, being like, where's the fucking children? You kill them.
Jesus Christ.
I guess we're just
Yeah.
heading forward.
I'm just gonna follow Nils and touch, like, every few feet, touch a big rock along the way and light it up like a glowing path back.
Okay, I'll
Kinda.
follow along on that
These
path.
are not in your line of sight yet. I'm just throwing stuff on here real quick.
Yeah.
Oh.
Going.
No
Yeah.
fear, you might not have to deal with any of this. We'll see what happens. But I want
Should
them
we
available
sneak?
just in case.
Should we sneak?
Yes.
Yeah, I think we should try and sneak up to Nils.
Okay.
And
God.
hopefully I don't.
Don't worry about that north side. They're not on the map yet.
My God.
Is there any way that I could help? Maybe it'll be okay.
Alright, so what are we doing?
We're trying to catch up to Nils,
This
moving
one,
kind of quietly.
This one is on the map.
I'm gonna move a stealth check as well.
Alright, so yeah, everybody
I'll be-
roll stealth. And then move accordingly if you have a little time to figure out what you want to do.
I'll just slip behind the rock.
Alright. Yeah, you think you're all pretty stealthy. Are you lighting the way as you go, Phaedra?
Yeah,
What?
It's
Oh.
Hansel and
I did
Gretel.
say that. I
No,
said
no,
I was
no.
gonna reach down and touch,
How pretty.
and just every so often.
Yeah, so everybody around
Actually,
that light
5,
also
10.
gets disadvantage on their stealth check.
That's true.
Ah.
I'm lit up.
Yeah,
That means I have to roll again.
Oh, I got
Light
17
up,
anyway.
Light
so-
up the sky.
yeah
I
you're
got
still
the
good.
same thing.
Still good. Alright.
Nice.
Got the same thing.
Nice.
You can see this specter just kind of like traveling around, just ignoring you guys, whether you guys think you're stealthy enough or whatnot. And it's just playfully floating around. Doesn't even look like it's dangerous at this point or anything of that nature. It
Yeah.
just looks like it's floating.
Sarv goes up to Nils and says, "A tribe should not be here. You must go back."
Go back where? What are you talking about? There's more of these things. If we don't kill this thing now, they can go back to the camp and wreak havoc. What do you mean go back?
You
Don't
wouldn't.
you want to kill this before
Can
it
I-
kills off the camp?
Is it possible to do a check to know where I am?
Phaedra knows where you are, if she wanted to share that info. But I don't think Sarah would.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry. Go on.
I was gonna say. I think she would just be like, "No, we need to find a way out. We're not supposed. This is the ethereal bleed. We need to leave."
And I need everybody to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy.
Oh, I was about to say something.
Oh, I mean, you can still say it. This is to check something.
I mean, really, I think the
Hmm.
best thing to do is
Sarv is wise as fuck.
I mean,
super
Yeah,
smart
yeah,
over
man.
here.
no, hold
Knows
on.
also pretty well.
Neil,
Really,
got
I
it.
think
Wise
the best
now,
thing
so-
to do is to just probably close the bleed or
Yeah.
the whatever, the doorway. That's all I was gonna say. Awesome.
Nil, or you
Mhm.
forget your house. You don't know who your
I-
family is anymore.
Wait, hold on a second. Do I just randomly forget it, or do I go like, wait a minute, what's
Your
going on?
whole association with the memories of the family or house you were part of fades from your mind. Like, there might be a chance to get this information back, but staying in this plane is not helping.
Do I notice my memory is losing, or
you
is it
feel
something that's-
you kind of feel like a wave of, I don't know, like a migraine that's like sucking through. But as far as you realizing that memory's gone, it doesn't ring to you yet. Like, you don't know. But as a DM telling the player, if you try to recollect your family at any point from here on, you will be like, where did that information go? I don't know who these people should have been, or something.
Okay, but right now I don't really know is what you're saying unless I think about my family.
Yeah. So right now you don't have an idea. Like, I'm telling you, like, above the table, that memory is gone for the
Right,
moment.
but my character doesn't know that.
Yeah,
so
your
I'm like,
character doesn't know, but you do. Jen,
Mm-hmm.
you forget you're from Pearl Lance,
Okay.
and it seems like everything else was a blur anyway. So, yeah, you forget your
Crystal would-
hometown.
Crystal would just say to everyone else, we should not be here. I think we
No.
need to
What-
get out of here right now.
We
There's
need
a
to
bunch of
leave.
specters. If we don't kill them now,
Sarif don't care.
I mean, really, we
See.
should probably find somebody who can like close that doorway or something.
You
What
don't
doorway?
understand. The longer we stay here, the more we'll lose. We need to
What?
leave.
You see two specters playing patty cake together.
Nope. Crystal is not having
yourself.
any of that, and I'm
You
gonna
will lose
walk.
more and more of yourself.
So is the portal still open back where we started?
No.
Yeah.
What?
But the
You know where you landed from. Phaedra has a hint that maybe she could find a way out, but no, the portal's gone.
So how are we supposed to get out of here if the portal's gone?
What portal are you guys talking about?
The one that you got sucked through into the bleed.
What are you talking about? I looked at a light and I saw all these. I hear all these children. They're laughing. What portal
Yeah.
are you talking about?
That glowing light was the rip into the bleed, and you got sucked through. And
Phaedra.
then
Quick,
We
we have no
followed.
time to explain it again.
You-
How do we get the fuck out of here?
We should go back
Um,
and look where that was.
Fine, you go back and look. I'll stay here and just make sure nothing happens. I'll cover us.
It'll be fine. I'll do it with her.
I'm gonna start moving back.
Alright.
Plus, I'm not the magical type, anyways.
yeah, I'm gonna shake my head and head back to the rock.
I'm gonna move back and look for somewhere to try and hide, but
Oh.
kind of watching.
Alright, yeah, go ahead and make a new stealth check. Excuse me.
Everybody?
Across the lights.
Alright, so Phaedra, what do you do?
Can I religion checked it, and you said that I felt like there might be a way for me to open it
Through a higher power.
or to get. Yeah. You said that it made like a little impact and it was charred, or was it not charred? Just like an impact area.
Make a perception check.
Oh boy. Yes,
Alright,
yes.
So a couple of things. Yeah, it's like not like a char, but like a indent in the ground. And the place where you cast the light spell, you see a single raven feather.
Okay. I'm going to take the raven feather.
In your head, you hear the words.
I'm going to use one of my blocks of incense and lay it in the crater with the feather on top. and start it burning and start praying to the Raven Queen.
Make a religion check with advantage.
Oh boy.
You see her praying intensely for a moment. Nothing's happening yet. It seems like whatever she's doing, she's trying to call out to a higher power. What are the rest of you doing while she's in the middle of this ritual?
I'm keeping watch and just looking over at the ladies over there if there's something suspicious going around them.
Alright,
Oh.
and yeah, what are you
Yeah,
two
I'm doing the same thing. Kind
Alright.
of watching both
Are-
what's going on over at Portal.
Are things up north something we can see or not yet?
You see the two children playing off on one side. You can see shambling corpses similar to what you heard earlier, but they don't seem to pay any mind to you. It's almost like this is their home.
I look at Jess. What do you think's going on? Those two children over there, they're playing games. Think we gotta get ready to blast them or what?
Suddenly, one of them slaps the other, and they start playing tag. You see one kid touch the other on the shoulder and starts zooming away. The other one's like, ah, and tries to zoom after it. And they kind of like head northward out of your field of vision. However,
What do
you
think
do.
we should Jen? Should we keep following? Keep sneaking around the place?
Jen, you're muted if you're talking.
No, I was just
Oh, okay.
making sure I didn't interrupt. I'm just been Jen just has like her darts and she's just keeping them ready in case any of the specters
Well,
come close.
I
and
will
try to-
creep a little bit closer. Try
Okay.
and see what happened to them.
I will follow. Kind of keeping watch on
It's my stealth check.
Nils as well.
You can see a couple of sturdier figures who look humanoid, more. They still look like they got a little decay to them, but they look more proper, more humanoid-ish. And they're just kind of like talking to these undead zombies. Like they seem to be like if you were walking into a village and you saw a whole bunch of villagers that were just talking to each other. It's kind of like what they're imitating at this point, from your point of view.
Can we hear what they're saying?
Wow, wow.
Oh, I guess they're not speaking common,
Very
obviously.
Though you do hear one of them say, "Interesting. Well, let's hope they can make it out then, huh? Otherwise, there might be a meal on the table." And then you see this guy here look in your direction.
We should probably go
But go where?
back to the group.
Zara, what are you doing?
I mean, if there's anything obvious that I could do to help Phaedra in her ritual, I would. With the help action or something, just to improve her chances of her getting us out of here somehow.
Yeah, go ahead.
See anything suspicious? Like coming.
How would I do that exactly?
You don't have to do anything at this point. I just want to get a bead on what Zara's train of thought is at the moment.
Yeah, he's just trying to inspect the magic and help Phaedra any way he can.
Yeah, that sounds fair. Krister, you were mentioning something?
If I see anything suspicious, I'm just gonna say it. I use thaumaturgy over here
Mm-hmm.
for do a silent voice, but that the ladies only would hear, saying, "Follow the light, get back to the group. This is not safe. I have a bad feeling about this. Please."
And Finn, you too also notice the ladies moving further away from the group. Do you do anything?
Yeah, Finn's not super excited about this, but he's gonna kind of try and sneak up a little bit to try and tell them to stay put or come.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so you can move real quick as they're like examining whether or not they should do anything. But yeah, you hear the voices, and then Finn's trying to creep up behind you.
So if I got close enough by moving up there, I'd like to kind of whisper or low talk to them to say, guys, come back. This seems a little sketchy. Let's not get separated.
That's
All
what
right.
I'm trying to tell her to do.
Alright, so what are you doing, Neil?
I'm looking like, guys, okay. Well, I don't know what the hell's going on, but I mean those creepy things over there, and I point there. Something's going on, something big. I wonder if we need to prepare for battle right now, or what.
Maybe we do, but that is something big. We should try and not fight it if we can get away with it.
And also you also heard the thaumaturgy voice of Krister telling you, get back here.
Yeah, we probably should go. Plus, there's too many of them for us to handle.
I am not saying go in front and fight them. I'm saying, are we needing to prepare for battle with the group that we have? There's too many of these undead here.
Yes,
Well-
and we should fight them later, not now.
Alright, Phaedra. It's been about a hot minute or two. Your incense are filling the air. The smoke is starting to get thicker in the region where you kind of like started to wave this censer. Is there any kind of prayer to the Raven Queen that you are stating as you're doing this ritual?
I don't think a specific prayer so much as just
You hear in your
asking
mind,
for help.
like in your mind,
Sarah will use his tinderbox to just do the fire bit so that she can just focus on praying.
you hear a brief moment in your mind, ask. And I just need you to be specific about what you're asking.
Hello?
You with us, or am I out?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
It just like dropped me and then brought me back into the call. That was
Oh,
weird. I'm
right.
sorry.
No, did you
I don't know
catch
what
that?
that was.
Did you catch that or not?
No. I didn't catch any of that.
Okay, so yeah, as you're trying to make a prayer, I need to know exactly what you ask. So this is you talking directly to the Raven Queen, and she's like, ask. And what do you ask for?
Help the group leave safely. Open the portal back up so we can get out.
The smoke gathers, and it becomes a dark black orb. And it starts to pulse. Similar to how the light pulsed earlier, but in darkness. The light around this pulse seems to absorb into the actual orb itself. So like the fire of your flame that you're pulling through your sensor, it like pulls towards it and almost gets snuffed out instantly. But there is something happening. What do you do?
I'm gonna... I don't want to, like, call out.
Sorry if you
I guess I'll
realize there's
tell
something
them
happening.
to
Yeah.
get the others. Yeah.
What do I realize?
Something is happening. And she just told you to get the others.
Okay. Sarah minces no words. We go back now.
You guys hear loud Zara saying, we go back now. Neil, what are we doing?
Neil says, go back where?
I'm gonna thorn whip him for fuck's sake.
Do
so
it.
to pull his ass.
Oh my god.
No, I was just gonna grab her. Oh my god.
So all of a sudden, Sarah starts marching up there. He thorn whips Neil, and Neil, you're just ripped from that situation. You get ripped back into Sarah. Sarah, you could literally pick Neil up as she gets thorn whipped all the way back to you and just drag her back if you want.
My
Beautiful.
god.
What the hell are you doing? Don't you see there's enemies in front of us?
Yeah, you're trying to pull her away.
That's
Jen,
why we go.
Jen, Finn, you
Yes.
can move accordingly.
Yeah, Finn is going to fully dash and sprint back to where everyone else is at.
All right.
Yeah,
and
I'm gonna stay behind, and I'm just gonna be like, it doesn't matter. There's like 20 of them. I'm exaggerating, but it doesn't matter. We have to go.
So Jin wants to roll a new character. Oh wait. Yeah.
You're big
Neil
dumb.
got pulled back already. So if you're staying where you are, I mean, what are you doing,
No,
Jen?
no, I meant like
You're
meant,
going
like
back.
I'm racing. Yeah, I'm racing
Okay, okay.
behind Nil.
And
Get
Neil
a
got-
hold of me, you big dumb lizard. We gotta fight these ghosts before they kill off the camp.
As soon as
Funny,
you
your
all
own
start
book.
over here making this noise, you also hear like the laughing children noise coming towards you, but at the same time you hear the waving energy of the darkness that's pulsing next to Phaedra. And then all of a sudden, like all the commotion, all the noise has finally brought the attention of whatever lives here. The gate has been open. Phaedra disappears. And there's like a bunch of black feathers that disappear from where she was standing. What do you do?
I jump
Oh.
in.
Boom! Krister jumps in.
What
Yeah,
the hell's happening?
I
You were just trying
with
to-
Nil still in
feathers.
my arms, I jump through.
You two, and a double flash of feathers. Finn?
Oh, I also jumped.
Then, like,
And Jin?
fully dives through as well.
Yeah. So everybody disappears in a burst of feathers. The black energy orb is still lit up on the other side. You all bounce out, and then right as these creatures kind of like get close, they kind of like stay away as well, like it's some kind of warding danger. But the rest of you have been returned from which you came.
I put Nil down, back down respectfully.
Am I still just like caught up in this whip or what?
No, he
No,
dragged
I
you
can-
over to him. Is basically
Yeah.
what he did, and then he just picked your ass
slap
up
him
and.
What the hell was that for? Did you not see that group of enemies? They're coming after us.
And you look,
started
and they're
throwing
gone.
me away.
Sarah, do it for tribe's own good.
Tribes? What tribes?
You are
You
part
player
of tribe.
lizard people.
It means us. All of us. You're
Mhm.
just charging in recklessly. We just went about a fucking fight. We killed like 7, 8 zombies. And you still
Yes,
want to
and
fight
now
something
there's
that you didn't
10
do?
more zombies over there.
And
Oh,
you
you can
point,
do it
you
if you
point
want
over there,
to.
and they're gone. And by the way, it's no longer blue smoke or anything. You're back in your normal realm.
Has the orb disappeared?
Yes, it just disappears. And you
I
see
wanna-
like a
I
pile.
want to
of-
say something like, I jump back through.
Yay! And then
Kidding,
you get left behind. Reroll. All right,
Yep.
nothing.
I was making a joke.
Because we wouldn't come back after you.
Yeah. And rightfully so.
Mhm.
Doing the honorable thing of killing zombies.
Lexi's like, I'm gonna bang you, I swear.
I know, I saw that one in the documentary things.
Yeah. Oh, by the
Probably
way,
doesn't have the cookies for that.
yeah, I tell you what though, like I did make a deal with Friday's crew, and I guess I'm debating on if we get Levy to level 30, I'll give each campaign a deck of many thing draw. So
But there's no Luffy on the screen.
Is he not on the screen? Oh.
No.
Oh, let me see if I got him on the screen.
But
I mean, I don't disagree with you, Nil, that we should definitely do something about this, but I think we should probably maybe talk to some wizard or somebody who studies magical stuff. I mean, I just punched things.
Phaedra is going
and
to
I
stand up.
burn him alive, but we just left a whole bunch of zombies behind.
Phaedra's gonna stand up and go over to the two of them because they took off in there, and she's going to go. You want to go back? Tell me something. Do you guys feel like you've forgotten anything?
No, I'm pretty sure I
I don't
haven't.
think so.
No.
No?
And I'm not saying that we should go back. I'm saying that we should talk to somebody. She wants to go back.
Do you guys remember your names, your family, where you came from,
Jen
Sorry,
and
sorry.
how
of
old you
answering.
were when you first learned how to, throw a punch or stab with a blade?
Sarv answers each question faithfully.
Pretty sure I did something.
Neil and Jen roll me wisdom saving throws again.
God damn,
Oh,
why do you
no.
want the wisdoms?
This is to fix the problem.
Can it be
This
like
is to fix
charisma or
the
something?
fucking problem. No.
Okay, well,
Jen, you go to think, and like, oh no, where am I from? And you start to panic. And then all of a sudden, the memory will come back to you after you finish your panic attack.
Oh my goodness, I forgot. And then like 5 minutes goes by.
Yeah, so like you'll spend a little time like trying to remember it. Like she says, do you forget something? And now you're like, that memory is locked on what you forgot. And you're like, where am I from? It doesn't make sense. And what she's saying is like something happened. And now you're buying into, oh shit, something happened to me. And then eventually it comes back to you like a phased memory that just gets reseated. And now you remember where you're from.
Oh, thank goodness. It came back.
Not for
What
you,
came
Neil.
back? What came? You guys aren't making any sense. First, you don't want to fight against these zombies, and now you're talking about memory and whatnot. Like, what's wrong with you guys?
No. Hey, I learned one thing on the street. The best fight is the one that you don't get in. Let's be cautious.
I mean, look around.
There is
Hey,
not even any meat on them.
They'll look around and be like, God, what the hell's going on? Are they all wizards or something? They're just cloaked up? Guys, this is serious. We need to do something serious before they come at us.
No,
Phaedra,
they
can you
can't.
tell us more about this? Where we were?
I would like
That-
everybody to make a perception check as you're having this conversation still.
Oh, sorry.
Did I make
Oh
a
no, many
perception?
eyes.
I know, this is so disappointing.
Oh man.
The eyes do not see all.
I consistently get a natural 1 in perception. It's pretty awesome.
Nice. You are.
With a
welcome.
+6.
Name
Yeah, that's not
many
your first.
eyes. Cannot use a single eye to see.
The 9s are his eyes, don't you see?
He has
Oh.
too many eyes that he can't see. What do we get? Let's see what we got here. Perception looks like 13 is the highest. Let me roll something real quick.
No, Jen got an 18.
Oh, okay. I still did roll something though. Because this person. Oh,
20.
wow. Okay.
Oh
this
my
per-
god.
This person is looking, but none of you catch him. And yeah, definitely it would have been like if you guys saw him, you would have been able to notice it first. But now that I think they would just come out of the shadows and be like, oh god, there you are, Finn. And you see the figure of Lavender who seems to be looking for you.
Lavender.
Can we actually see them now? Or?
Yeah, they pulled themselves out of the shadow because they were
Oh my
looking
God.
for you.
Oh jeez.
Look
Oh,
at this.
calm down. I was just making sure
Guys,
you're okay.
guys,
I saw
I
you
know
leave.
her.
Yes. I saw you come in this
Couldn't-
direction. Are you okay? What happened?
Jen immediately gets in like a defense pose and says, "Is he a friend? Do I punch him?"
She's a friend. She's a friend.
Okay.
Yeah, she kind of
Nice to
sounds
meet you.
yeah, she kind of sounds offended that you said he, and she's like what?
Oh, my apologies. It's
no,
Mark.
it's yeah, that's understandable. I totally agree.
I don't know exactly what happened. We got sucked into some light, and then we found our way back. I think Phaedra knows more exactly, but we're back now.
Went to the blue place.
Blue place.
To the ethereal
was-
bleed. We were sucked into the ethereal bleed and barely managed to escape.
Well,
It was filled with the undead, it seems, like specters and zombies. We killed some outside of it, but we did manage to get inside because of someone looking at Neo.
About what? I've done nothing wrong. I
Yeah,
was just
sure.
investigating, and then all of a sudden, there's all these undead all over the place. What do you want from me?
I
Keep
get
working
you.
on your memory, alright?
Memory? Why would I work on my memory? I remember
Because
fine.
the adults are talking. Chill a minute, please.
Lavender,
Yes.
do you know about the ethereal?
It's definitely not something in our wheelhouse. We definitely don't go tampering. I mean, it happens from time to time that we see these phenomenons, but we just avoid them with our stealth and just move on. It usually doesn't affect us, however.
That seems like the wise course of action. I don't want to go back in there.
But you're okay. Nothing's wrong. She puts a hand on your shoulder, just checking.
I'm okay.
All right. Then
I think we should head back to the to the caravan. It seems wise not to tarry here much longer.
Then I will leave you to it. I'll be in touch. And she kind of like hurries along and tries to get ahead of you.
All right, goodbye. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Weird friend of yours sneaking by. Just saying.
She-
Not judging though.
She's the pretty
She-
one.
If you want to keep track
Is
of
she?
her, you can roll perception.
No.
That's to anybody. If you want to keep an
No,
eye on her as she runs. Okay, yeah, that's an option too. If you don't want to keep track of her, that's fine. But she just kind
God
of.
damn it, Sarv.
I will tap my best. I keep track
All right.
of her.
I mean, this is a good way to
Just like
keep get all the bad rolls out of the way, I guess.
Finn
Not
is
even
gonna
gonna
just sort of like
I mean, does she leave track?
roundabout.
She kind of. Well, no, you don't even see tracks for her.
Okay.
She seems to be stepping lightly and precisely as she kind of like dodges away.
Gotcha.
But you guys return to camp. I mean, you're
Yeah,
free
that's
to
what-
look.
that's-
Like all you see around you right now are the absolutely nothing. Actually, at this point, all the dead bodies of the zombies disappeared. All the dead, energy that you felt here is gone. The structures are all gone. So you're basically back where you were, without the effects of the ethereal bleed.
Okay, yeah, I just wanted to see if any of the feathers that fell were actual, like, physical feathers.
You go to reach for them, and they just vanish to your hand.
Okay, yeah. And then I'd head back.
All right, welcome back to camp.
As
everybody.
we're walking back to the camp, I'm just gonna, not in super detail, just explain that Lavender is the one that has helped me out with my law problems in Jillian.
Ah,
Yeah,
She's helping you then.
Sarv is going to go collect his hunting trap.
it is broken and in shambles.
Does it look like it's repairable or just totally done?
It looks like it's totally done. It was on that wheel for quite a while, and it got dented and banged. Maybe
Okay.
with a very good repair of some sort, you might be able to salvage it, but it'll never be as effective as it was.
Okay. Well, I guess I can put the pieces in a sack for now, maybe.
Yeah, that'll work.
All right, I do that.
Yeah, it's all banged up to hell and
It's
dented
basically just a
everywhere.
bunch of pieces of metal, I guess.
Very dented up because it jumped on that leg and just got crushed from the pressure hitting rocks and dirt.
Sarov is at a new trophy.
And he looks sad at it and goes, "No, it is ruined."
Phaedra's gonna look at the pieces and does anyone know mending?
Oh, I don't know. Sorry.
Yeah. As
Oh. Sorry.
one person mentioned trophy though, Sarv remembers and pulls out a necklace of boar teeth, and proudly hands them over to Jen, and says, "This one is now part of tribe. They hunt together."
I
So-
would be honored. And I'll take the necklace and I'll put it in my bag.
Nice.
All right.
So let's
That's-
see. Last watch was supposed to go to Krister and
Yep.
Phaedra.
Phaedra. All right. So I guess you resume going back to sleep.
yes, I find a nice comfy place and I keep one eye open.
Finn would have got like the first watch's sleep. I'll volunteer if anybody needs the rest more than I do. I could stay up. I could stay up through the next.
Yeah, I'm working with you if you want to stay up. But it's my shift, so if anyone else want to tag along, I actually don't mind.
I mean, you would still need the rest, Finn. Unless you want to take exhaustion.
All right. Well, I don't really want to do that.
So Finn will retire. Phaedra and Krister, you are on watch. You can do perception check by yourselves or do it together.
I
Somebody with
actually
advantage.
did one.
And you can have a little scene.
Yeah, do one as well, I guess. Because mine is kind of bad.
Yeah.
If you guys want to have a quick conversation, by all means, you can go ahead and do that, and I'll let you know if you see anything.
Phaedra, what is that thing you did right in the tear of bleed? I mean, you just burned a feather. You didn't even had that feather before, did you? What was that?
I'm pretty sure it came from the Raven Queen. I think maybe she's looking out for me.
But do you mean who is actually that Raven Queen of yours? I am not really close to that thing, I guess. So what is that?
The
Who is
Raven Queen is a very lesser known goddess. I actually didn't know about her until I found a book about her and references to her in the library I worked at.
Is that the book you were working on till we all met?
Yes.
Oh. That's weird.
I need to make a copy of it and then return the book to the library in the Vale of Valor.
Well, I would say that if she keeps helping us, I won't complain. But if you actually get a time to talk to her, say thanks for all of us, because I guess you and her just saved us all. I'm not sure those zombies or creatures would like leave us like be in that realm. I'm actually want to find out more about that, because that doesn't sound good at all to be like something haunting these places, I guess. I'm not sure. But
Phaedra, out of the corner of your eye, it just kind of like catches you. Like, you haven't seen this woman around camp before, but you see what looks like a blue-haired woman. Her hair kind of like goes past her shoulders. She's in like a light blue blouse and dress, and she's just kind of like walking around camping and finding herself a place to sleep. And then she like turns into a tent. Just kind of like catches you off for a moment, but that information is yours to process however you feel. Other than that, for the watch, that's the only thing that catched your eye.
It didn't look like lavender, did it?
I don't know. I mean, I do know, but I don't know.
Well, I mean, she came up to us.
The person who came up to you was in like green clothes. I probably didn't go into full detail, but no, you couldn't tell her apart from this character.
Oh, okay.
oh, something's up. What's wrong?
I saw someone I didn't recognize, but I mean, I'm sure it's nothing. They turned into a tent, like they're going to bed. I'm sure I don't know everyone that's in the caravan.
Well, if you say so. I'm actually really tired right now, but yeah. I trust you. You have better eyes than mine.
So, as you finish your watch, and then regain some more sleep, like there's other people who can watch like a little longer till you guys get your full rest. You all wake up to a long rest, and you all receive your level 3 benefits.
Oh, God.
As in sleep, Phaedra, the Raven Queen speaks to you and says, "Now is the time, my child." And you are bequeathed with the new powers that become of your... I don't know, is there like a level 3 archetype thing that adds to the cleric? Correct me if I'm wrong. Like, are you... Because you get to pick your domain right off the bat. I think you might get a channel divinity of some sort.
I got my channel divinity at 2. At 3...
so
3 I don't get anything.
Well, you get a level 2 slot, right? Or
Yeah.
So yeah, you feel the power of the Raven Queen enveloping you, giving you access to more spells and abilities as they come. So now you feel more connected to your deity, as you've been continuously reading up on her and everything.
Oh, I get my spiritual weapon.
There you go.
Oh, nice.
And we get to talk about that when you cast it. So that happens to you. And I believe at this point, Zarif, you are now officially a part of the Circle of the Moon. Right?
I think I get it at level 2. That's what allows me to.
I feel like I'm out of the loop here, guys. I'm trying to be cool here, and I can't be cool. I don't know what else to do for you.
Let me confirm for you so that I'm not sounding like a fool here.
Well,
So at the 3rd level, nothing. Yeah,
No.
just spells.
Just spells for you. And then a distant in your dream.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Then you've been studying to be a certain kind of rogue. What kind of rogue are you going for?
Finn is inquisitive. He's been sort of interested in things that are going on and trying
That's a
to
cool
sort
one.
of take note of his enemies. So he's an inquisitive.
Nice. All right. So yeah, you've made progress into your archetype. And Jin, we are one with the fist, right? What are we doing? What's your archetype?
I am going to pick. I was going to pick 4 elements, actually.
All right, yeah. And I'll probably have something better for you once you reach Shandor. But you can feel like the energy of Kazia, the wind goddess, kind of like enveloping your fist. Like every time you kind of like toss out a fist, you feel like the wind kind of like bends with it. And something strange about it. So you feel like something's drawing you as you continue towards Shandor as well. So maybe you'll find the answers once you get there. Who am I missing? Neil? You're already locked into what kind of archetype you're in, right?
Yeah, I'm just in meta magic, but I have no idea what's up with these sorcery points.
You get more
Oh,
sorcery
sorcery points are super great.
Yeah, you can convert your meta magic into those, or use your meta magic through sorcery points to either regain spell slots or protect your party from fireballs. Looking at you, Lexi.
Oh.
No, but yeah, you probably want to read up on that and get a little bit more acquainted. But the powers that be are finally helping you envelop. And I believe, Krister, what kind of bard were we going?
Yeah, we're going for a Bard of College of Valor.
Ooh,
Here.
Valor. So you're
Yeah,
getting more martial and able to be
more martial
yeah.
abilities, and I get like, let me check the feature.
By the
It's
way,
called Combat Inspiration.
cool,
yeah.
cool. Yeah. So everybody can roll their hit die, and if you get half your hit die or lower, you get half your hit die regardless. So if you want to go ahead and roll those if you haven't already. But you never know, you might get more.
I've rolled so many times, but I never have.
But yes, congratulations on level 3, surviving the ethereal bleed, and making it to morning. Are we all set to continue, or do you want to take a moment to level up?
I'd like to take a moment to level up.
Went to level
Yeah,
one.
level
All right.
up real
If
quickly.
you would be so kind, and you guys work on that. You need something, let me know. I just want to go through announcements real quick, if you guys don't mind. So while you do that, I'll go ahead and talk to the audience. Hello, welcome to ChaoticCalling. Name's Starwin. Been running these campaigns for a while. We're gonna have a little conversation while they're working on their character. Like to have you keep joining us on Mondays and Wednesday nights at 7 p.m., where you can join us for this campaign, and also join us on Wednesday for Curse of Strahd. Also, want to have you come out Friday as early as 4 p.m. Central, where we have an open roleplay format where we'll play with the viewers. Levy is broken tonight, so I kind of miss out on an opportunity for you guys to drop bits to get Levy leveled up, because if she's not on the screen, she's not going to level. So we can wait on that. But any support that you want to throw at the channel would greatly appreciate it. If you are a Twitch Prime sub and you haven't subbed to anybody yet, we'd love to be that subscription. So feel free to subscribe if you would. Once we get enough subs, we can add more emotes to the channel and have all kinds of fun. Other than that, I hope everybody's enjoying the campaigns. And yeah, what else do I have to announce? Oh, tomorrow night or afternoon, I don't know when, but I finished downloading Final Fantasy VII Remake demo. So if you want to tune in and catch some of that, I'm going to try to stream that tomorrow. Anywhere from noon to 2. If you got time to drop by, I'd greatly appreciate it. That'll also give you more chance to earn cookie clusters. So come on by for that. If not for the conversation, come for the cookies, because Crimsu loves cookies. I want to also remind you, if you're in the audience and you want to help the players, earning these cookie clusters, you can spend 5k channel points, cookie clusters, to give them advantage on a roll. You can spend 10k to give them a boon with a d10 roll to a random or to a player of your choice. Or if they're really irking you and you want to be a troll, you can throw Banes at them. But that costs 15k, so if you want to be a real troll, it's going to cost you. But hey, you're welcome to do that. If you want to hold on to the 50k of these channel points, you can get a draw from the deck of many things. And you can really change the outlook of one of my campaigns if you decide to throw that at a player. You can also use these on Fridays, so if you're playing with us and earning these cookie clusters, you can use that on the role-playing game that you're currently in, and my players as well on the campaigns that they're a part of. They can use these to help themselves. So if they want to cheat, I'll let them. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, and appreciate all the help. And I'm about to check with the players and see if we need to talk about anything. So
I'm doing good.
Yeah?
I feel powerful. I feel like I take on anything.
I feel like monks are broken because of the freaking elemental disciplines. Like, have you read this?
Oh, you're going elemental?
Those are
Master's
spells,
pretty
right?
fun.
Yeah.
awesome.
Well, I like elementals.
I might even make it even more complicated once you meet with the person I kind of like told you about.
I mean, it's cool, guys. I can shape the flowing river.
Oh. I can go invisible and start blowing shit up.
I can make the river freeze.
With
All right.
key points.
Does
Yeah.
Does anybody need help with anything, or are we good to go? Where are we at?
I'm stuck on spells because I'm.
Okay, yeah, you
looking.
can definitely pick through those. And
While we are technically leveling up, I keep calling her Jane. God damn it.
rest in
Can
peace.
Jen do something?
Like,
Can she quote unquote check on the horses and then try to maybe steal like a bottle of like ale or mead or something?
are you
From
wanting
the
to
cart.
rob the caravan? Is that what I'm hearing?
Maybe.
Yes, she may. I mean, she's not sharing this with any of you guys, so
I mean, it's just a bottle of ale. It's not like I'm like stealing the food.
Alright, so here's what I'll need first. I'll need a couple
Okay.
rolls from you. I'll need a stealth check to do it quietly
Okay.
or unnoticed. So give me that first.
Okay.
Now I need an investigation to see if you can find the ale.
Oh my god.
You found a boot.
You found a lot of boots. And you find a barrel.
Something smells fermented.
No. You
Really?
find a barrel that's got fluid in it. What do you want to do?
I'll just smell it
Smells.
because it's really
smells fishy.
probably not what I'm looking for. I'll just
Probably
head
not.
back to camp.
So yeah, you jump into a carriage, try to look for some ale. No such thing.
Yeah. If anybody sees me, I'll be like, "Oh, I was just making sure that nothing got broken when the horses ran off."
I've already looked it over, but thank you, lass.
You're welcome.
Alright, so we know Jen's done. Now we know how's Sarah looking. You doing alright?
Yeah, Sarah's all set up.
Alright, what about Neil? Neil's good?
Nail's good.
Finn?
Good to go.
Good to go?
Nail's
Krister?
ready to take on the world. Yeah.
I'm fine. I guess we should-
And Phaedra?
I'm still looking at spells.
Yeah, I mean we can get started. You can still pick your spells.
Yeah.
And hopefully no combat will happen. But yeah, you all wake up the next morning. There's like a couple fires going on where they're cooking up some grub for everybody, and you're all given rations for the day. You know, a little bit of a cooked stew of some sort. Like, it's nothing too fanciful, but it's something that or it would be like porridge, wouldn't it? Like oatmeal, stuff like that. So yeah, you all
Yeah,
get
probably.
you all get like a big old bowl of oatmeal grits or something to that effect.
Better than hardtack.
Mm-hmm. And Arlo kind of says, "You guys are worth every penny we're paying. Thanks. Appreciate what you did last night."
Oh, so that's a job. Don't worry, don't sweat about it. Yeah, we did good, I guess. Looking at the people in the party. Well, hope that's enough, though.
Well, as soon as we're done eating, we're going to load up, get our carts back on the road, and make our way to Marsola. From there,
Finn
go ahead.
plows down his slop as quickly as possible, like he is worried that he might not eat again, and he's kind of keeping his eye on everyone else's bowl. And if anybody looks like they're not going to like scrape the last bites out of it, he's going to just sort of ask if they're done.
Well, I don't know how this works, but I'm sure Starov ate half a zombie at some point.
Oh my god.
Its bony hand is sticking out of your mouth as you're like finishing off the last grizzle bit.
Yeah. So he's probably got some in the bowl to spare.
Ooh, sorry. That.
Jen's not a big eater, so she'll probably like have like a little bit, not like a whole bunch, like a spoonful or something.
And Krister's plate is gonna be empty because he devoured everything. It's like, yeah, it's a meal.
Yeah, Phaedra would probably eat part of hers and then pass it over to Finn.
So Finn's just keeping his eyes open, and if anybody looks like they're kind of done, he's gonna just say, I could take your bowl for you. I'll take it to get it cleaned," and then just sort of walk away and like kind of eat out of it.
Do I notice him like sticking up food and eating up afterwards?
I don't think he's hiding it too much, is he?
No, just sort of walking away, like not deliberately asking or blatantly asking for their food, but like trying to sort of walk away and like scrape it in his mouth and make sure it doesn't.
Krister will turn to Finn and just say, "Oh, yeah, wasting that would be bad, right?"
You never know when another good meal is going to come around. You don't want to waste it.
Yeah, that's true. That's actually really true.
Sadev can make berries.
Oh, I think the rations will do for now. If we ever need, we might just recur to you.
Okay.
Alright, at this point, do you guys want to just load up now and make your way to the next stop?
That's my answer.
Yep.
Alright.
Yep.
Yeah, feel free to. I mean, you'll be wherever on this map. Let's see.
Finn is just under the wagon.
Hold on, I can fix it. I can fix this because like the tokens need to be told that it is.
That was Saravel
So
a
that's
little while ago.
back. Yeah. So I gotta like, it's weird because I gotta tell the token whether it's front or back.
It's like, is this?
Oh my god!
Dang it! I was hoping to get him under it.
I mean, I can put you in the back if you want.
No, I'm okay.
I'm gonna travel in the wheel. No, just kidding.
Spiraling around on there. All right. Hey, I hear a noise. What is that? Hey, thanks for the
Jumbled.
sub, Frizzle.
We have a
Thank you.
subscriber.
Thank you. And I would like to thank you all for being good players and doing a good job. And congratulations on level 3. You guys continue making your way on the main road as it continues north. You guys spend at least a good 6 hours traveling. So if whoever wants to make a perception check, you may have advantage from all of your various helpers. Yeah, go for it.
25.
Yeah,
Oh,
you see an alternate caravan coming from the opposite direction, running backwards into the other direction as if they were going to Jillian Cove. About 4 carriages, all of them like geared up similar to what you guys are currently protecting, and you see like what looks like adventuring fellows on each side of these carriages, just kind of like following them, just kind of like keeping up with them, and it's just basically a reflection of what you guys are doing. You continue forward for these next 6 hours, and then you see a big city kind of looming before you. Not very often we come in from the southern gates to this city, but on the outskirts of town you see a big old sign that says Marsola, and you enter into these gates. Arlo seems to be presenting papers to some guards up front before they let you in, and then eventually you guys start filling this main street with your carts as they all kind of like gather into the vicinity. And let me see if I could just kind of like go over some features of the city real quick here. Marsola is a city we also visited on Friday's campaign. You see them like pull deep into this town. You can see some general shops, one in particular named Glossy Things. You guys pass by the Temple of the Wind, a temple dedicated to Kazuya. And eventually the carts kind of make their way to this tavern known as the Savage Bird Inn. And he kind of like parks out there, and they talk to like the stable hand, and everybody starts getting off the cart at this point. And Arlo kind of like comes over to you and says, "We're going to stay tonight in the city. If you guys need to do any kind of shopping or anything, feel free. We're going to put you up at the Savage Bird Inn here. I just checked to see how many rooms they have, and I can get you rooms if you need it." Is that okay with you guys?
I actually need to buy some stuff right now.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not sure if I can get everything, but yeah.
If you're looking for certain things, let me know. I could probably tell you where they are.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
what do
looking
you-
for some equipment. I would say, now that I'm level
Just-
3, I need new gear.
All right, so like you're looking for like a weapon shop, armor shop, or are you looking
Weapon,
for just general?
armor.
Weapon and
Weapon and
armor?
armor.
Let's see here. There's the there's a tannery in town that I know about. Maybe he knows where the armor is. Wow, I didn't have you guys do any armor work here. What the fuck's wrong with me? Alright, so apparently I'll need to
Sorry.
know that. No, you're fine. I'm just talking about my last campaign. We never went looking for weapons in this town, which is weird. But yeah, he will tell you of a place where you can go and check to see if they have that kind of thing. He says, "I know a leathersmith, and I'm pretty sure he could put you in touch with somebody who deals with weapons or knows somebody, or maybe he has some. Like, he deals with fletching every now and then, too, so I don't know exactly what you're looking for. But his name, or the name of his shop is called Shellon's Tannery.
Shallon's Tannery.
Shell-
Alright.
Yeah, it's spelled like Shell, A-N, Tannery.
Mhm.
It's run by an elf, so I hope you ain't got no problem with elves.
No, I'm fine.
Yes.
Oh no, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to mention there's also, like, if you're looking for clothing, like better clothes to wear on the road or something, there's this one place called Magnificent Mercantile. It is also ran by an elf, but the woman's pretty nice. She's not too bad. Her name is Shelly. And what else is there? Oh yeah, there's a general shop, and he just points like across the street. The Glossy Things over there. It's ran by a half-orc, so watch what you say. And if you're looking for some sweets, I know where a bakery is. There's a really good bakery here called the Sweet Tooth. So you might want to visit there and pick up some sweets. But hey, if you guys need a room, I'm going to put you up. I just need to know right now. You guys want a room, or do you want to like sleep with the wagons? I mean, what do you want to do?
What did I say? Like,
Are the wagons safe? Do you need
What?
us to watch the wagon?
I don't think so. I'm kind of like trusting the proprietor, and he said he'll be able to watch them and have them locked up for us. So, but if you feel like you want to do extra on your job and just kind of like hang out, we can let you sleep under the wagons or whatever. You know, like not everybody can stay at the inn. I mean, they only have so many rooms, and some of our people are going to be with the wagons. So, yeah, probably won't need protection, but if that's what you want to do, you can hang out with the wagons. You know, just kind
Sarv
of.
seems comfortable sleeping under a wagon.
yeah,
I'm fine with that too.
I'll tag
Plus,
along
we
with the
save
wagons.
money.
All right. Well, hey, that's hell. Who knows? Maybe that's more money for you when we get there. All right.
I
well,
was wondering,
Yes.
do you know if there's a bookshop in town?
I don't know about a bookshop, but I do know there is an emporium. An Arcana Emporium is the name of the shop, and it's ran by this old gnome. Okay, and look, he like gives you a serious look. This guy is grouchy as hell, and I don't know how he stays in business, but he does. But apparently he spelled, you know, look, he might deal in like book materials and spells and stuff. So if that's what you're needing, that's probably a good place to
No,
look.
I just want a book to read. To pass the time.
He might have that too. I know he's got like a lot of books he collects, but you know, most of it's magic. You never know. He might pick up an odd book here and there, but definitely some of them. Anywhere else you guys might need to know about, I can point it out to you and see about you getting there without needing to make a check.
I'm fine with this.
Is there a branch of the Oath Archives here?
Not in this city, no.
No. Is there a simple library here?
Yeah, no, there's nothing. Like the only thing they have for books is this emporium that's run by a gnome who's like a magic seller. Sells magic items and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, but he says, no, they just don't usually work here in Marsola. There might be some reason for that, I'm not quite sure, but Marsola could be a little... Kind of looks towards Finn for no reason at all and says, could be a little shady. And then turns away.
So Finn didn't want to ask, but I do want to keep my eyes peeled for sort of any thieves' cant, looking for signs of the shadow.
Yeah, make a perception check. Alright, well, here's the question. Are you going into the Savage Bird Inn, or are you exploring town?
I don't want to go exploring off by myself. I was just planning to tag along with whoever has things they want to do and sort of keep my eyes peeled as
Yeah, as you, like, pass the front of the shop, you can see, like, some carving on one of the outside banisters, and it says base. It's Savage Bird Inn.
Excellent. Okay. I'm going to tell Arlo that I would like to have a room inside.
Absolutely. Well, I can definitely get that arranged for you. Anybody else?
Yeah. I just want to visit some stores. Some stores.
Alright, sounds great. So, for the shopping expedition, do we want to expedite it, or do we want to go through the motion? I definitely have a few of these NPCs planned, but just kind of like depends. Do you want to like focus on the shopping? Is that something you're really interested in? Because I don't want it to be boring to everybody if like we're doing shopping, and if that bores you or not.
I mean, I just have basically like 2 items on, or technically 3 items on the list. So I mean, I could literally just send them to you.
No, it's just going to go to the bar and drink.
And then I was going to go to the bar and drink, obviously.
Oh, yeah. So, well, all right. No, Jen, what do you want? You could just tell me.
Yeah, all I need is I just want to get a grappling hook, some thieves' tools, maybe some playing cards, and a romantic fiction book.
All right. What I would like for you to do is visit shiny things across the street.
Sure.
Glossy things?
Or glossy things, yes.
Glossy.
Oh, is the orc going to be there?
Yep. If you need general goods, kind of like what she mentioned, you can join in on this little adventure. And I'm just looking up the player handbook information. If you see me looking down, that's what I'm doing. I'm looking at the player handbook. Oh. There we go. There's the page. Alright. So, you enter into glossy things. Thank you for correcting me. And as you enter in, you see a half-orc woman in pale green skin and black hair just dangling down past her shoulders. And she kind of looks up, like, welcome to Glossy Things. Come on in. Come. And who's all coming in?
Phaedra's gonna head in.
Phaedra?
Finn's coming along. He's not really looking to shop, but he's just following.
Yeah,
right.
I would follow as well, Krister.
Krister, and... Is that it? Were you the one near the grappling hook, Phaedra?
No. That's
Then I'm dragging Jen with too.
Yeah, Jen was the one who was saying she
That's
wanted
what-
the grappling hook and
That's
stuff.
what
Yeah.
that's what I thought. I was just making sure. All right, so Jen's here too. I'm just checking to see who's all here. So Neil and Sarif. I know Neil is taken care of. Where's Sarif?
If there's any parks or if we're near the city limits, he might go around for herb picking. For
Alright.
possibly making potions in the future.
Alright, so you're not technically with the party at this point then. So you're letting them do it.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Yeah, so as you go in, you see this orc woman. She's like, what can I get you?
Hello there. I was just wondering if I could get a few items.
Alright, what are you looking for?
Well, I need a grappling hook. I also need some thieves' tools if you have them.
You
along
mean
with-
locksmith tools, right? She winks at you.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
I always get the two confused.
Mhm. We don't want to be selling stuff that's not supposed to be sold.
No,
Yeah.
of course not.
Of course not.
And then of course, like a basic playing card set, and then a book if you have it.
She pulls down a grappling hook, 2 gold. She
Okay.
pulls down. Let's see, it was under. Like I'm thinking, thieves' tools is what, 10 gold, or is it less than that? So I'm not seeing it in the book.
I can try to do a quick lookup.
They
Uh,
are 25. Ouch.
Ooh,
Okay, I will decide not to get those.
Are you sure? I have them here.
Uh,
These lovely
they're a bit-
lockpicking skills.
No, it's quite alright. Unless you would maybe give me a deal for them.
Okay, so far you want this grappling hook. She dangles it there and drops it on the table. And then you want these lockpicks. And then you want a book? Unfortunately, I don't. And she reaches under the counter and she flips the book over. You said a love story?
Maybe. I mean, I like stories about history, that sort of thing.
Oh, but then this probably won't interest you. Puts the book back underneath the cabinet. She's like, I have a love romance book that I just got finished and I would be willing to sell, but if that's not your fancy.
Not really. But yes, I'll just take the grappling hook and the playing cards.
Playing cards is probably a silver. I'm not going to say they're too expensive.
Okay.
And the grappling hook was 2 gold. So 2 gold, 1 silver. And anything else? You have anything shiny or glossy? I buy
Nope,
stuff too.
I think that's it, but thank you.
Okay. What about the rest of you?
I'm just tagging along. I'm not sure if you have the things I want. But
Well,
I'm so
feel
sorry.
free to
Not
ask, or
about it.
maybe I could save you a trip.
Do you have shields to sell? No, I suppose.
Just a regular shield?
Yeah, like some metal shield or wood shield, something to, help my cover a bit.
Yeah, well, we got a buckler and a round shield over here.
Ooh, and how much for that?
Buckler, let's see here. Let's see what the player handbook has to say about armor. Oh, hey, look, I found the tools.
Mm-hmm.
I find tools, but I don't know where everything else is. Alright. What the heck? Am I going too far? Alright, so looking for a shield. What does that normally say for that? Let's see, that's weapons. That's what you consider armor, right? Shield goes for 10 gold.
Oh, so I'll have one of those if you may, please.
Yes, here. It'll save you a trip.
Mind you don't happen to have like a scimitar or something like it? I mean, it's kind of asked too much, right?
Well, I do get a lot of random stuff in here. Looking for a scimitar, she bangs through a bunch of daggers and swords that are in a pile that doesn't look like it's organized. And then she eventually pulls out what looks like a scimitar, and it's got the curved edge and everything. These go for 25 gold.
Since I'm taking those off your hands, like both of those,
Mm-hmm.
might as well just try to haggle, right? Like,
Hang
you
'em?
shouldn't sell those very often.
Hmm. What are you telling her? To get
I'm
this
trying
persuasion
to
check?
get a I'm trying to get a discount because I don't think she sells that very much. I'm
Alright.
trying to like haggle it a bit, barter if you will.
Barter if I would. Alright, yeah, go ahead and make a persuasion on that. So currently we're at what, 35? 45? Wait. 35, right? She kind of like stares at you and is like, do you got anything else to trade with it? And I'll bring it down? Or...
I do have. I put my dagger on the table. I
Mhm.
do have one of these.
She kind of like examines it for a moment and is like, alright, I tell you what, since you're... I'll go 28 gold for the deal.
28 gold.
And the deck.
So, that sounds fine. I'm good with it.
Alright,
I'm
so she
comfortable.
gives you a scimitar and a shield, and she takes your dagger.
Nice.
And then she starts stabbing her empty spaces between her fingers just to like test it.
Please don't.
Please be careful.
And she
Yeah, it's
doesn't-
kind of sharp. I actually killed a goblin with it the other day. So.
Yes, it's very sharp. I can definitely see that.
Mhm.
Oh, anything else?
Oh.
Yes.
I forgot one thing. And I take out the necklace of 4 teeth and I ask, how much would you buy these for?
Ooh, those are shiny. And she like examines it. Zara, would you give me a... Did we do any kind of like check to see how good these were made, or...
Maybe not, but would that be like a survival or
it would be
something
like a
that?
tool check or some sort.
Tool check?
Like, what would you use to make that?
It is, so it's based on the cunning artisan.
Mm-hmm.
It can,
You used the dagger, right?
yeah, I use a dagger for it.
Let's go... What's your dexterity bonus?
+3.
So, yeah, just roll with your dex, and I'll give you advantage on it for having the artisan.
Okay.
My bad. I didn't mean to pause the whole game.
No, this is fine. But you're
So,
pawning off his trophy,
16?
so I need a value on it.
Yeah, Sarah's going to be very disappointed in you.
She will say, I will take these off your hands for 10 gold.
Sure, that sounds great. Thank you.
Oh,
Yoink. Alright.
Oh,
She smirks, and she actually puts them on.
they
Well,
look lovely on you.
Thank you.
Exactly what I was gonna say.
Yes, thank you kindly.
If the others are done, I'd like to get, if you have
Mm-hmm.
a hunting trap.
She digs through a rummage box, similar to what she was doing with the weapons. Oh, let me see. Do I have it? And your DM is currently looking up a hunting trap to see how much it's worth.
5
5 gold?
5 gold.
Alright. I'm gonna roll like an investigation to see if she can actually find it, though. If she has one. We'll give her a +3. Here you go. Found one. 5 gold.
Excellent. Sorry, I was looking through the list. Just, I know there was something else.
Do you need a 10-foot pole? Do you need a barrel? I have backpacks
do
as
not.
well. I have rods and wood. I can't wait for you guys to get to Shandor, because then I get to do a different voice.
Oh. Okay, maybe not. Okay. I guess just a hunting trap from here.
Alright. Easily done. Do you guys need anything else? Like, this is like a pawn shop of sorts, too, so she has a lot of random stuff you might want.
Can I do like an investigation check on what she has?
Yes, you may.
I mean, does she have any, like, magical items she's gotten pawned to her from adventurers?
You can make an investigation as well to find out.
I found a creepy Annabelle doll or something.
You find actually a shriveled up finger.
Oh, that's lovely. I
Yeah.
think you may
It's
want to
all-
throw this out.
Nope, that is a lucky charm.
That's disgusting.
As you pick it up, you can definitely see like a leather band has been drawn around it to like hold it as a necklace. Looks like the
I'll put
middle
it back
finger
there.
of a goblin.
Oh, get
Cool.
that Sar.
No. You.
You know what? I will buy it.
Now,
At least people are thinking of me.
that's
Right.
lovely, right? Now, what
Yeah.
I need is my... Wow, I turned my phone off because it had that stupid tornado alert. Now I need it back on so I can do a check to see if there's a magic item in here. 'Cause that's where I keep my... I use one of these apps. But anyway, we'll wait for that to load. But yeah, you will notice something here in a moment, Phaedra. Like, she definitely has like 2 vials that are like up on the desk that you recognize as healing potions.
Mm.
And probably something else as soon as I unlock.
Unlock what?
Oh, my phone. Because I'm gonna roll items to see what you might have here for y'all. There is a tan bag off to the far corner up by the window as if it's being displayed.
Ooh, what is that? I'm gonna pull the bag.
It's a bag of fluffy things. It does stuff. It's really weird.
Can I check, like, I don't know, Arcana or
Yeah, go ahead.
see if I can
And I'm gonna look this up.
recognize it? Dirty 20.
Yeah, this thing always seems to wind up in our fucking game. This is this ordinary bag made from tan cloth appears empty. You know that reaching inside, it's a bag of tricks. Reaching inside the bag, however, reveals the presence of a small fuzzy object, and the bag weighs about a half a pound.
Well, it just looks like an empty cloth bag to me. How much are you wanting for it?
500 gold.
For an empty cloth bag?
She reaches into she pulls the bag down. She reaches in, and you want to roll me a d8?
Sure.
She actually walks outside halfway at the door, and then she throws it out into the street. And then you see an ape appear as this big ball of fur lands on the ground, and then all of a sudden an ape walks over. Bag of things. Bag of furries. I don't know. It's just a bag of stuff. Every time you pull one of these things out, and she starts to reach in and grab another one, and she puts it back in the bag, something like that pops out.
Huh.
Let's see.
Well, I don't have 500 gold to spend on that, but that's really neat.
And if Sarah was with you, he would have seen an ape.
It would have been beautiful.
Yeah,
I would have
They
loved it.
would have been eaten.
Aww.
Oh,
the
all
ape.
right. Can you point us in the direction of the? I was told there's a Arcana Emporium.
Oh yes, it's just down the street, a little ways on the south. You probably saw it on your way in if you came from the south gate.
All right, thank you. I'm gonna turn to Krister and Jen and be like, I'm gonna run down there. If you guys are done shopping, I can head alone. Or
Sure. I'm just gonna buy this finger for Sarv and then head back to the bar.
I'm gonna
Alright.
tag along.
I'll come with you.
Later.
Alright.
To
She tells
the-
you 1 gold for the finger.
Cool.
Alright.
you're paying to get a finger.
Is it magical? Should I do an
Mm,
con check? It'll
Yeah,
be
go for
terrible.
it. Go for it.
That's a hell of a finger.
Yeah.
10.
You imagine you can curse somebody with this or poke somebody's eye out.
Cool.
Don't touch me with that.
I'm having flashbacks of Fizzer
Man,
pointing
I'm
the
gonna
finger.
like try and touch him with the finger.
Yeah,
Whatever.
still
Oh.
I was just
Like
raising
a
my
10-year-old
shield.
like a
Oh,
10-year-old
no.
chasing their sibling.
I'm just gonna raise
Gonna
my
get
shield to
you.
defend me. Get
Yeah,
away, get away,
Yeah.
creature.
He's deflecting your finger with the shield.
Oh,
Alright,
It's
children.
just a finger.
Let's hope so.
And I head to the bar.
Alright.
Bye.
Alright, so what's the other agenda that we're doing?
I want to go to the Arcana Emporium.
Oh, boy, my favorite. All right. You and who's all going?
I'll follow along.
Yeah, I was tagging along as well.
Finn and Crystal.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So the three of you make your way down south of town. It's a bustling city. You can definitely see a lot of people going in and out of shops and stuff. It is very close to the end of the day, but you've managed to catch this shop open. And as soon as you walk in, a light appears above your head as soon as you walk through the door, and you hear the doorbell ring, and then a light appears above your head. And then you walk in, and the light follows you, almost like a dancing light. Like it was just dancing right there above your head, and just as soon as you walk, it keeps following you. And then you hear
I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah, you should be. And then you hear a scruff voice from behind the counter as it looks up. Eh? Who's over there? Who's got... Oh, customers, come on in. What do you need? Kind of see this gnome get up on a table and look over and just like, come on, get up here.
I'm gonna head over to him and introduce myself, and then ask him if he knows Anetta or the Othan Archivist.
Good question. Let's see. What do you know? I'm gonna roll like a history check for him to see if he would know your group intimately enough. Like he might have heard of him, but let's give him 4.
Whew.
And you are? He says with a stern glare.
I'm an archivist, and I'm doing a favor for Anetta, and I was hoping that maybe you'd be able to help me out.
What's that old bag of wind got you doing now?
I'm on my way to Chandora to check on a very special book for her.
Whatever. What do you need from me?
Do you have any books on the ethereal bleed? I thought surely a establishment such as this would maybe have something I'm looking for.
Have you had a recent episode with the bleed?
You could say that.
Very interesting. Tell me more. And you see him pull out a journal. What happened?
Well, is this going to be a quid pro quo?
He points a finger at you. He's like, yeah, I see where you're coming from there. Fair enough. You share your information, I'll share mine. Fair?
Fair. Recently, I'm just going to relate to him everything that happened with last night in the ethereal bleed. And...
Yeah, so basically Phaedra and this gnome start going into a deep conversation. The other two of you, Finn and Krista, you're kind of lost to the conversation. I mean, you could try to pay attention if you like, but you're welcome to look around at the shop if you want.
I would be paying attention to the conversation since she's telling a story, and Krista would be interested in trying to recreate that story for telling to someone else later.
And Finn, what are you doing?
I think Finn would get a little glossy-eyed as the conversation went on. Maybe just get bored and have a look around the shop and see if there's anything interesting looking.
Yeah, make an investigation.
I would just before Finn head out, I would just look at him. Hey, don't get touchy. And I would just blink at him and give him an inspiration.
So you can roll with inspiration if you feel you're not investigative enough. Would you like to roll that inspiration?
Yeah, I would.
1d6. Or did it go up at level 3?
No, it's a d6 only.
Right. Yeah, okay, that helps. So, yeah, you see what looks like there's a shelf against one wall where you see an assortment of scrolls that are wrapped up. And, these look like wizard scrolls or mage scrolls in general. You can definitely look through those if you feel fit, but, it's not your cup of tea. You wouldn't know what it is if you opened it. You see various objects. Let's see what kind of various objects you actually do see. So... There's a lantern, which is odd, but it seems to be for sale. You kind of curious what that is, but you can see a mannequin that has like a cloak on it, and it looks like it's made out of like bat wings or something. And then there's like a medallion that's sitting on a shelf.
Finn's just gonna kind of like slowly wander over there, not
Pretty-
really trying to attract attention to himself, just kind of browsing his way in that direction, and maybe just he's gonna see the lantern and just pick it up and look at it.
Mm-hmm. Let me double check its descriptor on here. It is yeah, it looks like a normal lantern, but as you look at it closer, you can make out arcane runes on the top part of it. I mean, if you would even know what they are, it's hard to say, but there's something.
I don't
about
think
it.
he would. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of look around at it, look for an obvious like any buttons or anything to press.
I mean, it looks like it needs to be lit.
Okay. No, I'm not going to light it inside the store.
Yeah, that's fair.
And you said there were some scrolls that I probably wouldn't.
Yeah, I
care
mean,
too much
you see
about,
like a whole
and-
shelf that has scrolls, yeah. And then there's like a medallion that's hanging around a neck piece that's like a neck mannequin, you know, like you could see on a shelf that's like displaying the necklace. And then, what else did I say?
You said a cloak as well,
yeah,
I think.
Yeah, a cloak. And I will definitely check to see if that cloak has a descriptor that I'm missing.
I think he'd walk over to the cloak while it's on the mannequin and just kind of pick up the edge of it and sort of feel the material and see.
Let's see here. Yeah, it feels leathery. Like, it's black tanned, and it's definitely like, I don't know, kind of like resembles bat wings in a way, as they're like draped and drooped in a cloak formation.
Does it look like the gnome is like annoyed with the fact that I'm handling his merchandise?
Make a not necessarily like you're stealthing or anything, but this is like to gain a presence of how hidden you are. So do stealth check, and it's going to be a straight roll because he's locked in a conversation with Phaedra. So yeah, his little light trick that he has. It's not going to help. Ooh, very close. But yeah, he's not paying any attention. Phaedra seems to have his attention at the moment. What do you do? Are you there, Finn? What are you doing? Uh-oh. Did I drop or...
No. I hear you're fine.
Okay, Finn, are you okay?
He died. Oh,
No!
No.
Rip.
Oh, he
Oh, no.
actually died.
Oh, there we go.
Can you hear me now?
Here you
Yes.
are. Welcome back. Yeah, alright. Yeah, the
Um,
cloak. What are you doing?
Okay, so I also, before I do anything else, I wanted to sort of do a look to see if there's any thieves' cant in the shop, kind of indicating that he's got protection.
Yeah, make a perception. You, like inside the shop, you don't see anything. Maybe when
Okay.
you were walking in, you could probably just see like the etchings that says Mark. Like it can be a target. Like there's like a target emblem that you probably caught on the way in.
Okay. I'm just gonna like maybe pick the cloak up and sort of just try see how it fits. See if he notices me doing that.
Alright. So you kind of pick it up. I'm just reading some stuff to see if this thing automatically does something. Oh yeah, it requires attunement, but you pick it up. It's a little heavy across your shoulders, like it's a little bit heavier than a normal cloak of just, just cloth or whatever. So like it's the leathery part of this cloak that's weighing you down. And you get this sensation that all adventurers get whenever they find a magic item, that if they were able to spend time and attune to it, they would be able to draw upon its magic powers and learn what it actually is. As far as Phaedra and the gnome's concerned, and Krister, make a perception check with advantage to see if you notice Finn.
Alright.
Like, I don't know if you're going to stop him, but just to see if you're aware.
17.
Yeah, I mean, you see him over there, but see, in this case here, like, you're not technically stealth, and this was just to see how oblivious he was. But I think with a 17, it would be fair to say that you see him trying it on. Like, he's not showing any signs of stealing it or anything, he's just trying it on.
I'm just looking at him, I won't say a thing, but, like, I would just, like, be thinking, well, that looks fancy. I'll just look over to the conversation that Phaedra and the gnome are having.
Alright, so as you guys are, like, exploring, we'll kind of, like, fade back to Phaedra and the gnome. And he takes in all the information that you said. He's like, so you were able to come back? That's fascinating. And who did you pray to? You said you prayed to somebody? What was her name again?
To the Raven Queen.
The Raven Queen answered a prayer? Well, I'll be damned. So there are more than the elemental gods after all. I knew it! Yeah, it's gonna blow their socks off, I swear. It's gonna help my research. Alright, so you'll probably want quid pro quo, as you said. I've been studying this ethereal bleed for some time, and you probably would have realized some of my work has been turned into the Arcana. I am one of the mages of the Arcana. However, like most of us, when we get into our older age, we get sent off to run shops like this. And he kind of like looks up for a moment, and then he stares in Finn's direction. Hey, you gonna buy that?
Just trying it on. I think it's a little too heavy. Don't really like it.
I do think it looks
I'll
like
stick it
quite
back on the
sensitive.
mannequin.
Oh, yeah. So he, like, he looks up from his conversation, notices you for a moment, and then he, like, barks back at Phaedra for a little bit, and, I will allow you to ask, like, maybe 2 or 3 questions to see if it will help enlighten you further about what you want to know about the ethereal bleed. So, do you have a question that you want answered that he may know?
I mean, Phaedra knows, like, the basics, right? So
Yeah, basically what I told
think-
you. Like, is there something specific you're wanting to find out, or do you just want to verify that he's saying the same thing?
pretty much she just wanted to verify. She just wanted any, like, if he has a copy of research he hasn't turned over to the archivist that she could read through to maybe get more information is kind of what I was looking for.
Alright, but yeah, if there's anything you want to know specifically, let me know, and he'll share it with you, and he'll also retrieve the book that he might have about it, if there's a specific detail you're looking for.
Did Phaedra hear the ones that spoke common, or did anyone mention that one, or did she not witness that? I don't think I was
I don't
far.
think anybody mentioned it.
Yeah, I don't think I was high, like, close enough to notice it. So,
Like the types of creatures that might walk around?
no, because one of them
I'm saying,
actually
like,
spoke in common.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, is that a question you want to ask?
No, I was gonna ask specifically about the one that might have spoken in common, but I don't think I was close enough to have heard it.
Yeah, but I would say, like, in general, if you were to ask him, like, the types of undead that usually linger, he could point out some information there. Like, you know the common common ones are. And he like grabs a book and everything, and he says, we've gone over this several times. We always run into zombies. We always run into specters and stuff like that. Sometimes there are gas. Sometimes there are shadows. It just depends upon the life force in the area that determines who or what may pop out of it. There's even been talk of revenants who despise life, but this is their home. Like, they don't have to worry about getting revenge on anybody or whatnot, but they seek out the living if they're ever in their realm, or if they accidentally bleed into ours. Anything that's alive, they will go after it. So be careful of those. They're a little bit more smarter and a little bit more intelligent, may even be able to speak the common tongue, or whatever tongue they spoke before they died.
Okay. I'd also like to ask him about what he meant by he knew there were other. Has he been researching the other gods, and does he have any more information on the Raven Queen that she could get from him?
It's not what I put together. Like, that was not my field of expertise, but I do run with a couple clergy people who, how should we say, doubt their god. Ironforge is falling out of favor with a lot of our old followers across the sea. I don't know if you ever heard of Citadel Kingdom, but those quacks, they're just destroying people like me and you. Perhaps not you. Like me, though, people who cast spells openly and Arcana is our main focus. They're trying to kill them all over there like there's some sick animal that needs to be put down. You can see him visibly getting angry about it. He breathes deeply. He's like, don't even get me started on it. Too many people have died to those idiots. But no, you brought up the gods, right? Ironforge is forsaking mages for whatever reason. And yes, there are people who are looking for the light elsewhere. Whether it be Illumina, he kind of like throws his hands up and acts theatric, or perhaps your Raven Queen. I do like her name. It sounds mysterious.
Indeed. Okay. That, I mean, it's not good to know, but it's good to know.
Absolutely. Like, as far as, like, book material he shares with you, he might give you pretty much something that would tell you about the life forms found coming from the ethereal bleed. Like, it doesn't have, like, a specific title, but you can say, like, you got a book that has research material about the life forms inside the bleed. And he'll offer that over to you.
Thank you.
Quick pro quo, as you said. And with that, you have the information you need. Is there anything else I could do for the Elden Archive?
Well, I don't suppose that you would be interested in maybe a small trade. You say that, you know, you have some interest, or your friends have some interest in the Raven Queen. What if I told you that I've seen her in dreams and a vision, and I could sketch you out a copy of her mask in exchange for some parchment paper and a parchment case?
I might be able to do some with that. Make a persuasion check.
Oh.
Alright, lass. Maybe. Yeah. He hands you a piece of parchment and a pen. Says, you draw that out and I'll go find you some materials. And he kind of like barks over the head of you and says, I got my eye on you! Points to Krister and Finn, just letting them know that he's paying attention. Or at least he letting you think he's paying attention. And those little light orbs are still over all three of you. And he walks to the back, grabs some stuff. You can hear him rummaging around doing stuff. He's gonna be a moment unless you want to do anything, or you just wait for him.
No, I'm just gonna
Is there any?
sketch out that mask and
Yeah, go ahead, Finn.
so.
I was just gonna ask: is there anything like I don't want to steal necessarily something
Big.
like his cloak or his necklace thing?
Yeah.
But does he have anything like little knickknacks that might be valuable at a pawn shop that he might not notice if I like just pick or like that if I shoplift?
All right, so there's like a small case that has like wands that you can grab and try, and then there's also like this one little porcelain doll that looks like an ape. Might be worth something. We don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna just sort of casually try and tuck that into my pocket when he's.
All right. Make a sleight of hand for me, please.
Oh boy.
Nice.
That's
All right.
good.
So you conceal it away, and nothing happens. Eventually, he comes out with parchment case as you asked for. He says, "I got about 50 leaves of parchment in here, and I need you to make a dexterity check to see how well you draw the Raven Queen's face."
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I know, right? That's me.
Really?
Yeah.
But it's drawing. Let her use
she's a-
charisma.
Because
Jesus.
you cannot channel charisma into a drawing until after you actually able to draw. And last time I checked, you have to have some kind of dexterous hand to be able to wave a pen. So I will give you advantage because you have an intimate relationship with the queen. So
I was gonna say because I'm a copier. That's like they copy the
yeah, words
fancy
mostly.
and
All
like
right.
the fancy scroll work and stuff.
All right, I'll give you. Let's see. What's your dex? Just tell me your dex.
It's a 10. I have 0
All
bonus.
right, all right. I'll tell you what. We'll make this a wisdom. Does that sound better?
Yay. Yes.
This is you.
Ew.
I gave you advantage though, so don't
Yeah.
panic. Don't panic.
Just take it. The DM's being nice.
Yeah, yeah.
I
it's-
know.
Yeah, I did give you advantage beforehand, so yeah. Just so people know I'm not cruel. But anyway.
So now it's advantage with wisdom.
Yeah, I gave her wisdom. You talked me into it because it's just like your knowledge that you're just pouring into it. So anyway, yeah. So you managed to draw a fairly decent picture of the Raven Queen's mask, and he looks it over. It's like, all right, and he shoves the parchment in the container that has about 50 sheets of paper in it.
Nice.
All right, my dear, this will do good. I can make use of this. And then you see him stare at it for a moment. And he kind of like looks lost.
I just want to mention that after I like shoplifted that little figurine, I would have been casually making my way away from that part of the store.
Right. Not that he needs you to make a stealth check, but I need you to make a stealth check for something else. That
was
light
wondering-
follows you out of the fucking shop.
Oh, I wasn't trying to leave the shop. I was just
Oh,
trying
okay.
to
So yeah. So it's still following.
where I
Okay.
shoplifted.
So a little bit above the table. As soon as you walk out, that light is still going to follow you.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what that was for. What were you saying, Neil?
No, I was wondering where her compatriots are. She's sitting at the bar drinking alone.
No, she's
Jin?
not.
That and
Jen's
nobody's-
there.
Yeah, Jin
Oh,
came
Jen.
in.
Yeah, no. I'm
Yeah,
sitting
yeah.
beside you.
Yeah. I
Oh.
was about to come back to you
I-
guys.
Sitting
Yeah.
there quietly.
I looked at Jen. Where's our compatriots? I thought we were all supposed to be at the bar right now.
I think they just went shopping. I bought some cards. Would you like to play with me?
Sure, what
Say
game?
no. Say no.
I know a very fun drinking game.
Okay, what how's it go?
Well, and she basically explains the rules for, I don't know if anybody's heard of it, but it's, my friends call it the King's Cup, and it's basically you have a cup and there's a bunch of cards around it, and you have to pick a card, and then depending on which one you pick up, you have to like put your alcohol into it, that type of thing, or take a drink.
Neil is very confused by this and says, "Okay, I'll try this out. I've never heard of this game before."
I don't remember all the rules, of course, but you know.
Hey, Sarah, while I'm thinking about it, you want to make a investigation and a survival check if you find what you're looking for? Are you still with us, Sarah? Uh-oh.
Did we lose Sarv?
That's quite a possibility, but it is starting to get to our closing moment, so I was like trying to get everybody covered real quick before we got everybody together. So basically what I kind of want to do now is we'll kind of like wrap it up here a little bit, but if you want to finish your little drinking game, I guess, we could probably do that. You can explain to me how we should resolve that.
I have no clue because I've never heard this game.
Either have I.
It's really fun. I just can't remember the name. The rules.
Like, what do you want to do?
so
Roll D20 on each other, or what? Or
basically, you have let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So there's 13 cards, and it depends on the rules. I could send a picture. 1 second.
Alright, if we're going to do this in a more complicated way, we can go ahead and end the stream, but then next week
It was
I'll
just
know.
supposed to be a random game. We don't actually have to do it.
I mean, you could have said something fun like strip poker, but no.
Let's just play some poker then. You know what? I can't even remember the rules. We'll just play poker.
So if you're
That's
trained
how
in
thankful you are.
cards, you can roll your card kit. Otherwise, you just roll decks.
Sure.
Alright, so she got an 18. You can roll against that. If you are trained in cards, you can roll 2. Otherwise, roll with decks.
I mean, I've never actually rolled with cards because normally it's just a RP moment.
So yeah,
type
Jin.
thing.
So basically, this is just to determine Jin wins the round. And what did you guys agree upon for the loser?
Oh, I don't know. What do we agree upon?
You have to go arm wrestle that person, and I just point at like the biggest person in the inn.
So this big old burly barbarian looking guy is like getting a drink at the bar.
Go arm wrestle him.
I go up to him, I slap him in the back of the head. I go, "Hey, let's arm wrestle."
He stares at you.
Palms.
He stares you down, and he stands up, and he's about 7 feet tall. Got a lot of damn balls to like come up and hit me in the head, little lady.
I mean, I won't go there, but yeah, come on, let's arm wrestle.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Hit him in the face, Nil.
Alright, fine, let's do this. And he goes to a table, you guys clutch hands, like, I'm gonna tear your arm off, woman. And roll your athletics. You see
Can I do
him.
another persuasion?
What are you trying to tell him now?
No, I don't want to do athletics.
Oh. Too
Oh
bad.
boy.
Because
plus 0.
Yeah,
That's
but
pretty good.
yeah, it's pretty good. But you see this guy start to froth at the mouth, and he starts to rage. And he gets a 18. Supposed to be a plus 5 on here, but I wanted to roll 2 d20s.
Oh.
Slams your arm to the table, and you're like, you have to like squeeze your hands a few times to get the blood pumping. And he stands up and says, "Know your place," and walks back to the bar.
I go over to Jen. Okay, I lost.
Well, that's a shame. I heard what he said to you. That was a bit rude.
No, it's fine. My balls are bigger than his. Anyway, let's go to the next game.
And with that, we will go ahead and call it a night, my friends. Thank you for coming out tonight. Join us Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Central. We're going to play some Curse of Strahd and see how those guys do. Friday, 4 p.m. Central. We'll go as late as we are available and play some open roleplay with the fans. So far, we're going to keep Friday. We might, I don't know. We might change something up, but I don't know yet. But other than that, join us again next week, Monday at 7 p.m. Central, where you can rejoin these guys as they continue their adventures to Shandor at this point. Say goodnight to Twitch and Facebook.
Good night.
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 Twitch,
Night.
Facebook,
Night, everyone.
Potatoes.
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 With that.
Hippo.
Hippo? Yeah. Do you hear the calling? Not the clickety-clack of that keyboard, but the chaotic calling. By the way, we will do a raid, and then later on tomorrow we're also going to do Final Fantasy VII Remake. Okay, hang tight. I'm going to find somebody to raid.